What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bronteson5 here, and welcome to my first live stream of 2026. And by the way, it is the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube channel, as I have been a content creator for 10 years. It's very crazy how 2016 is now a decade old. It's really crazy how 2016 is now from a decade ago. It's really crazy. But yeah, that was definitely one hell of a year, as I started doing content creation when I was a 10th grader in high school. Back when I was very inexperienced with making videos, as I did not have access to video softwares. I didn't have any capture cards. Like, it was during the time where I had to stack up a bunch of boxes and books, and then I had to place my phone in front of an object, like some sort of a lotion or something like that. But yeah, thank goodness times have changed, as I have been using a capture card to record footage since 2019. Say good stuff. So anyways, okay, so no chatters this time, or at least no early chatters. But yeah, I was going to stream yesterday, but for some reason I placed my pizza in an oven, but for some reason I forgot to turn on the oven to cook it. So yeah, that was 30 minutes of waste, because I can't eat and play at the same time. But yeah, anyway, gonna check the audio levels, and then I should be good to go. Alrighty, but yeah, it has been quite some time since I've last streamed on this game, because right after after I finished my Sonic Unleashed recompiled playthrough, I said I would do this game next, and I had many plans. I had many plans to stream. I had many plans to stream this game all throughout December, but unfortunately, after my birthday stream, in which I played the Sonic Advance trilogy, 5 days after I did that stream, YouTube's AI, for whatever reason, decided to flag my AdSense, and because of that, okay, I guess I can read this dodge. When the enemy blocks your attack, press L1 or R1. When an enemy blocks your attack, press L1 or R1. Take them by surprise. Okay, so this is something that I did in the past streams, which I will delve into later. But yeah, so yeah, this is part 5. Not part 5. This is part 4 of my Sonic Frontiers playthrough. So okay, I might as well just bring the context to this right now. But yeah, I did part 2 and 3. I did part 2 and part 3 on Twitch, and fortunately, I was not able to reach a decent audience on there, as I've only ever received one chatter, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, it's pretty much true. So yeah, it's pretty much what I heard is actually true. It is very, very difficult to get. It's very difficult to gain a following on Twitch than on YouTube, because YouTube is I think it's much more bigger than Twitch is, because this place is used for not only posting videos but also live streams and posting shorts, something that you can't do on Twitch. on Twitch you can only live stream there. You can't really post any regular video. You can't really post any regular videos. And another problem, and one of my main complaints about Twitch is that you cannot say a VOD cannot be saved forever. Where after 30 days, it is completely like the VOD from the last stream, the VOD from a last stream, just gets automatically deleted. I think that's how it is. And another stupid thing about that is that the option to turn on VODs is off by default. You actually have to manually turn them on by going to its settings, which is the complete opposite for YouTube. Because like because like on YouTube, I think it's been a thing since I don't know, since the day that they added streaming on here. Like I think that was probably back in like the early 2010s, I think. But yeah, there were. But what was I gonna say? Since the day that streaming services were added to YouTube, it was always the feature to the feature, like the VODs are immediate. The streams are immediately saved in the VODs by default. Like you don't actually have to go to the settings to manually make the to manually turn. I don't even know what I'm saying. You don't have to go to the settings to manually make the stream. Give the option to have VODs on by default, as well as make them permanently. But for Twitch, it is the complete opposite. I don't know why it's done like that. I've never heard a Twitch creator mention that in any of their streams, which is very weird. Yeah. Jump. So, and might as well just bring more the context in regards to this playthrough. So my channel currently has 952 subscribers, and this is the platform where I have the most following, and most of my subscribers do not have social media accounts. They don't have a Twitter, they don't have a Blue Sky, they don't even have a Twitch account. And I have all of those accounts because I follow a lot of content creators who use a bunch of socials to where I follow a lot of content creators who have those socials, for a way to for their viewers to further support them. And like me being a small creator, I'm not gonna get that same amount of support because it's much more harder to reach newer people, and that's probably because of that's mainly because of the algorithm. And like I said, most of my subscribers do not have social media accounts because YouTube is the platform where I have the most following. So yeah, and it's fine. I mean, there are people who have reasons for, there are people who have reasons for not having Twitter accounts or Blue Sky accounts or anything. But yeah, it is still recommended. I mean, maybe not for Twitter, but for apps like Blue Sky, definitely. Because that's why I put it. That's why I put my socials in the descriptions of every stream and video. Like I'm not just on YouTube. I'm on other socials. So yeah, it's always best to reach out to me. It's always best to reach out to me there, especially through DMs if you want to chat with me, if you have any questions and stuff. Because YouTube does not have a DM feature. So for that reason, I don't know how to reach other creators, for advice. So yeah, that's what makes things much more complicated. But anyways, so we're on Chaos Island in Sonic Frontiers as in part 3 of this playthrough that I did on Twitch, we managed to save Knuckles, and we eventually fought again. And yeah, we also did the the fishing mini game with Big the Cat, and we fought against the Wyvern, and that is how we ended up here. So Sonic ended up losing the Chaos Emeralds for the second time somehow. I'm not sure how though, but yeah. So we're pretty much just gonna have to do the same thing all over again that we've already done in the first two worlds, which were Kronos Island and Ares Island. I hope I pronounced that right. So yeah, so here we have to search for friends. Alright, so the only friend that we have not saved yet is Tails. So yeah, he is somewhere here. Hello, Joan. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I don't know if I've seen you yet in my previous streams, but yeah, really hope all is well with you, and Happy New Year. By the way, so because it's the new year, even though I'm like 8 days late, I do have the party outfits for the characters on. So I do have this for Sonic. In my last stream that I did on Twitch, I had him wear the Santa outfit. And I'm very sorry for YouTube users like yourself that weren't able to, I do apologize for my YouTube audience who don't have Twitch or other social media accounts that didn't get to tune into that stream. But yeah, I did have Sonic wear his Santa outfit, and because it's the new year, figured I'd have him and these Cocos, as well as Tails, who we will be saving momentarily, wearing these party outfits. So yeah. And by the way, it is also the 10-year anniversary of my channel. Technically it was on the 1st, but yeah. I have been a content creator for a decade. Like I started doing this when I was in 10th grade in high school. Like back when I was super inexperienced and didn't have any capture cards, or like all these video softwares. Cause at the time when I started doing content creation, I didn't even have a computer. Yeah, good thing I've improved in these past 10 years. I haven't been on any of your streams in a long time. Okay, so you have been here before. Yeah, if there's like a person who has been in my past streams and then I see them for the first time, like after like several months, yeah, I always tend to forget, so my apologies for that. But yeah, I hope all is well with you. But yeah, I'm currently doing my playthrough on Sonic Frontiers for the PS5, and I'm currently on Chaos Island as I did the first part. I did stream the first part of this playthrough on YouTube. And then I had to I decided to stream the rest on Twitch because I've been dealing with a lot of issues with Google and YouTube's AI randomly, or not randomly, or kind of randomly, but I had to deal with YouTube's AI bots terminating my AdSense account for no reason, because on November 26, 2025, I received an email from YouTube saying that I got accepted into the partner program, and that happened after I gained 3,000 watch hours on my channel. And the reason I've been doing these streams as well as making shorts is to increase the watch hour time. I didn't get to elaborate on this fully, and in my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate livestream with my nephew Xavier, and Xavier already knows about this as well. But case in point, on the 26th of November, I gained access to the partner program, and if you don't know what that is. Basically, if a creator gets accepted into the partner program, they gain the option to have monetization, where they get super thanks on their videos, and they also get the membership perks. So that is something that I had on my channel, and I had the membership perks, so where I put like $2 for super I put $2 for the super member, and I think I put $3 for hyper member. That's exactly what I had. Like, that's what I input it. That's what I exactly put in. And then yeah, and I had access to all that. And then after my Sonic Advance birthday stream, I don't know if you've even seen it, but after my birthday stream where I covered all 3 Sonic Advance games, 5 days after I did that stream, I received an email from Google's AdSense team saying that they terminated my AdSense accounts, and that was done by an AI bot, not an actual human. And the reasoning for doing it is the whole account related to a disabled account. And the second I saw that, I got very, very mad. I spent 10 full years trying to get 3,000 watch hours on my content just so that I can have access to the program, and then I immediately lose it 2 weeks later. So that is the main reason why I have not been uploading, and that was the main reason why I haven't been uploading or streaming throughout December, because like I had so many things planned, and it was also so frustrating that it happened right before I completed editing my review of the IDW Sonic Annual 2019. I could have gone a lot of income out of that, like especially with the super thanks feature as well as the join feature. Like, seriously. Anyways, but yeah, I'll delve more into that later. I just wanted to rant a bit, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna do an update video. I mean, it's already been a month since I sent my appeals, and I'm really hoping a human from the AdSense team looks into the appeals I sent to them, reviews them, sees what the AI did was wrong, and just reinstate it. Like, that's all they need to do. But I don't understand why it has to take them this long. Goodness, but yeah. Anyway, I apologize for that rant, by the way. I just need to get all that out there because I was just very upset. It's been a very, very long time, like legit. When is the live stream I've been on from your channel was... Oh yeah, okay, so I think I remember you from the Pac-Man World 2 repack playthrough, yeah. It's nice to see that you tuned in though. I'm still happy you enjoyed that playthrough. And speaking of Pac-Man World 2, I just recently platinumed that game. So I plan on doing a chill stream of that game. Just to show people my what's the word? Just to show you guys all the trophies that I've gained to platinum it. Yeah. It's one of the hardest. It's one of the hardest games I've ever gotten the platinum for. I think the other was Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 with the Mega Man X7 trophies. Because oh my god, Pac-Man World 2, like trying to go for the gold medals from the time trials in Pac-Man World 2 were probably like one of the most frustrating experiences I've ever had to endure. Thank God I never ever have to do it again. But yeah. And also speaking of which, Pac-Man was just recently added to Sonic Racing Crossroads. And then yeah, and it actually makes a lot of sense because Sonic actually showed up in Pac-Man's world to give him a birthday present for his 45th birthday. And yep, that's when Pac-Man decided to return the favor and decided to take part in racing in Sonic's world. So yeah, I did stream the Sonic DLC in Pac-Man World 2 repack, so feel free to check that out if you haven't already. But I love that DLC so much. Literally a lot of things, like there's like a lot of cool things about it, like how I didn't even know that Pac-Man goes super if you wear the Sonic costume. Like when I saw that the first time, like I was talking to Jess about it, and I was about to bring up the fact how this one guy I follow on Blue Sky named Clement, where he placed a bunch of Eggman statues in Pac Village, and then in that very moment, Pac-Man in a Sonic suit goes super after grabbing a power pellet. Like I thought that was like one of the best things ever. Yeah, feel free to check out my stream of that if you want more information. But yeah, Pac-Man World 2 Repack, my game of the year, and I still stand by it that it's 10 times better than the original 6th gen version of the game. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I am doing so much talking. I haven't even found Tails yet. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're about to do a cyberspace stage right here. I still remember helping you out from like the maze. I didn't have the game at all, but it looked simple enough for me to know. Oh yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, I do remember that too. I still appreciate your assistance on that, because whenever I get stuck on puzzles like that, I'd usually always resort to using a guide, but I didn't think anybody would have the decency to help me out. So yeah, once again, man, I appreciate it. I don't know what I would have done to beat that level if it wasn't for you. So yeah, massive props, dude. And I'm not even paying attention, but yeah, so this is one of these cyberspace stages, and what is this one based on? I forget. But oh my god, I love these cyberspace themes in this game. They are all so good. I did say this in okay, I just realized I think this is based on Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2. At least I think it is. Yeah, it looks like it. I think this has to be Green Forest from SA2. I might be wrong, but yeah, it is Green Forest. I recognize this. I recognize this level design. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really mad about this. I mean, this is something that many people tend to criticize, but I don't really think it's a bad thing. I mean, it is cyberspace, and I mean, it is using the Green Hill aesthetics, but still, though, I don't really think it's as bad as they say it is. It's just only the controls that are. It's just only the controls that are bad, and I kind of wish they were better, because like Sonic is, for some reason, Sonic is much slower here than in the actual open zone area. It's just really weird. Ready? Yeah, I did say this in part 1 of this playthrough, but I really love how they have these training simulators. It's similar to games like Mega Man 11, where after you beat the robot masters in that game, you get to use their they allow you access to a training simulator. So yeah, so it's nice to see that this game has it as well. Good stuff. I meant when they were playing Mario and Luigi Brothership, the what? Wait, hold up. Oh wow! Oh my god! I didn't realize you were chatting so much. I was too focused on beating the level. I mean, we're all human beings. I don't see why I shouldn't help people. I'm always happy to help someone. The first time I realized I could help a YouTuber from the YouTube side was from one YouTuber. Interesting. Yeah, I do that sometimes too, where usually on Twitch, to where I'd assist someone. I tried to assist someone on games like Insomniac Spider-Man, for example, when she was playing that. And yeah, I do often give her tips. I do often give her tips on how the suit powers work, how the gadgets work, all that stuff. But yeah, So yeah, I do appreciate you know, being in the place as a content creator and having a chatter like you give me information how to beat something. So yeah, always some good stuff. Always some good stuff. And it gave me the boost. It gave me the boost of helping YouTubers if they need help. Yep, that's all. That's the reason why. That's the main reason why, you know, you should always, like, everyone should always offer support to each other, whether you're a creator or you're a viewer. It's always important. It's always important. So, yeah. Anyways, so okay, so what stage was that? Okay, so that was 3-1. Yeah, so in the past, so in part 2 and 3 of the stream that I did on Twitch, which unfortunately are gone now. So yeah, because I wasn't aware that Twitch had a limit on how long the VODs should stay up. But yeah, so he right now Sonic has level 20 for the ring count. Yeah, okay, so it's level 20 for the ring count. He's level 64 for... Oh my god. I haven't played this game since I did my last stream, so I forget a lot of things. But yeah, he's level 64 for, I think, power. Yeah, okay, I think that's power. The one with the sword icon. He's level 61 for defense and level 26 for speed. So yeah. Man, I do have... Yep, I have all of his or almost all of his abilities. The only one we don't have yet is this right here. But I do know exactly what that is. And yes, I know it's called Green Hill. I've been a Sonic fan for 20 years. I know everything about the series at this point. I was just saying that it's just using the Green Hill aesthetics, but I was just saying that the level that we just played through has the level design of Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2. That's what I meant. Anyways, so okay, I still forget the names of these enemies, or actually no, I actually don't know the names of these enemies, but yeah, the further you progress through the game, the more stronger they get. So it's gonna take more than a few hits. They also have a new move now to where they spawn spikes around them. So that's something that we have to watch out for. You can also dodge. Okay, so I don't think the game has told us this yet, but you can actually dodge to go behind them, so that way you can land some more hits. So I think prevent them from doing their shield thing. That also happened on Aris Island. That also happened on Aris Island because each time you try to attack them, they immediately shield themselves. Like they go inside some sort of a rectangle shell, whatever that is. But yeah. And yeah, they do it even more often on Chaos Island. So yeah, it's very crazy. Anyways, so okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing like I did in the first 2 islands. So I am gonna be going for all of the challenge signs, and we're also gonna do some fishing with Big as I mean, he has no reason to be in this game, but at least he gave us one of the best parts. At least he gave us one of the best parts of the game. Cause I mean, you weren't there. I mean, you weren't there, unfortunately. But I did say when I streamed this on Twitch, is that Big lets Sonic trade in his fish coins with not fish coins. Big lets Sonic trade in purple coins with fish tokens, and you can use that to purchase the red and blue seeds of power, the cocos, and even the memory tokens. But yeah, you will be seeing it. You will be seeing that once we get to it. But yeah, I to this day love that mini game. It's like Sonic Team. Yeah, it's like both Sega and Sonic Team had learned from their mistakes, where they had Big as a playable character, but had like one of the worst gameplay styles in the entire series, where he just sits on his ass and fish. And that's required to get the final story in that game. Yeah, so thank goodness they made that so much better. Yep, level 20 for the ring count. That's what I said. Alrighty, so speaking to Hermit Coco right here, so he just gave us level 62 for defense and power level 62. Ready? So yeah, talking to Hermit Coco is recommended if you want. Talking to Hermit Coco is recommended, or actually no, there's actually a lot more to that. It is recommended to get the blue and red seeds of power and speak to Hermit Coco so that he can power up Sonic's power and defense. And there is another one named Elder Coco, in which so every time Sonic stands still, the current Cocos he has collected will spawn in front of him, and they actually and pretty much I think almost all of them. I think at least about 20 or 30 of them will spawn in, but not all of them though. So yeah, I really like that detail. I think I mentioned that in part 3. I think in part 3 of the stream. Oh, there's Tails right there, but let's do a bit of this first. But I think I mentioned that in part 3 of this playthrough on Twitch. But yeah, I really like this detail. And Shinobi? Wait, is he based on? Wait, is this based on that one Sega Genesis game? I forgot they referenced that. Anyway, take him down right here. Of course, this guy had the nerve to interrupt me while I'm trying to collect these star things. Which, by the way, this does happen. This does happen when it's currently nighttime in the open zone. And yeah, so this I recommend doing. So right now I have 148 fish. I keep calling them fish tokens. Right now I have 178 purple coins. So these are the things that you need to pay big, so that he'll let you fish. And doing that would earn a lot of earn Sonic a lot of fish tokens, so that he can trade his purple coins with big fish tokens to be able to purchase things from a shop. So yeah, I really love that mini game. It's really one of the best things about this game, aside from the supersonic boss fights. Okay, yeah. So let's do this right here. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately though, oh yeah, I didn't tell you this, Joanne, but I was actually gifted $20 in my Sonic Advance birthday stream, and that was literally one of the best things that has ever happened on my channel. And I was just beyond shocked when it happened, because like I was in the middle of explaining one of the bosses in that game. And then someone immediately gives me $20. Unfortunately, though, because Google terminated my AdSense account, I lost those $20. So yeah, that's just wonderful. And yeah, and another reason why I haven't streamed, the main reason why I haven't consistently streamed is because even if I'm doing these streams like this, and even if they do well, it's still not, oh my god, what's the word? Okay, I need to think for a bit while I'm finding this boss. Even if I'm doing these streams, and even if they do well, it's still not gonna do me it's still not gonna do this channel any good if I don't receive any income from it, because Google and YouTube had disabled my AdSense, and I cannot, and because of that, my channel is demonetized, and I cannot earn any sort of revenue. So yeah, because I really want to make this my full-time job. Because like this is something that a lot of creators are doing nowadays. And especially since it's something that they enjoy doing. I enjoy being a content creator too. Like, I love playing games. I love reviewing the IDW Sonic series. I love doing the Mega Man videos. Like, I love to do like, I really want to do this as an actual full-time job. That's what I want. But apparently YouTube doesn't even realize this, and then they just take away people's AdSense accounts, including mine. Because in fact, a lot of other creators, even larger ones, are dealing with this issue as well. So again, like I said, I've already sent my appeals and I'm really hoping a human from the AdSense team looks into it and restates my accounts. Like, please. Because I am this close to filing a legal dispute against their platform. Okay, come on. Die, dude. There we go. We're not about to go through that phase again. I didn't even have time to explain that boss fight, but yeah. We will be seeing that. We will be seeing that spider again. But yeah, that guy is one of the more easy ones, but yeah. I'll explain the next time we fight against him. Ready? But yeah, I just saw Tails right there. I just got distracted. I keep getting distracted by a lot of these things. What? This game is really funny sometimes. I don't know why. Or mostly crazy than funny. You said level 24 for the ring count? What are you talking about? Did I say that? I'm confused. But right now the ring count is at level 20. We haven't even spoken to Elder Koku yet, because he's the one who boosts up. He is the one who boosts up Sonic's ring count and his speed. Yeah. Anyway, let's go and find Tails right now. We're spending way too much time around here. We gotta focus on progressing. But yeah, I didn't name this stream's title Sonic vs. Knight, but I feel like I might regret this, since I don't even know if we're gonna fight against him in this video. But yeah. Anyways, here he is right here.
Hang tight, little bro. I won't make you wait much longer.
Alright, so it looks like Tails is trapped in that same thing that Amy and Knuckles were in. But very conveniently, we managed to grab a lot of his tokens, which are tools. Alrighty. Alright, let's see if we free him here. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you have the extra costumes on, Sonic will not be shown wearing anything. I think it's probably because it's integral to the story. But oh my gosh, what's happening to him?
Just catching my breath.
And there's Sage again.
He never stops. Clarification. He never gives up.
The spatial anomaly that affected us seems to have left me in a digitized state. But those same energies are manifesting into some worrisome mutations for you.
Those sure are words you said just now.
I'm saying I'm fine. You're not, and I'm worried.
I'll be fine. And I need this power to rescue you.
He's even enduring the cyber corruption better than I calculated he would.
You're always rescuing me, and... Let's focus on the now. What do you need?
Chaos Emeralds. Think you can help me track them down?
I'm on it.
It's so sad someone so impressive will be lost in the end. It's not fair.
Alrighty, so with that, we just got a new move called the Crush Slash, which is the last ability that we are getting in this game, and it's literally one of the best. When you were talking about the levels for parts for the counts, one of them was when you said the ring count was at level 24. Oh, did I say that? Oh my god, okay. I'll have to rewatch the VOD of this. See, I tend to make mistakes when commentating, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I mean, if I did, then yeah, I apologize. I'll have to rewatch the VOD, but yeah, right now it's at level 20. I don't know how I made that mistake. But yeah, we are gonna be meeting it. But yeah, we are gonna be meeting with the Elder Coco, so that he can boost up our ring count and the speed. Tails is memory tokens. Tails is in an unable and I cannot talk. What is wrong with me? Tails is an unstable state, trapped in cyberspace. Collect memory tokens to stabilize his condition. Memory tokens can be found around the island by exploring, fishing, and using Psyloop. Oh yeah, I haven't even mentioned Psyloop yet, but yeah. You can also use Psyloop to grab a bunch of to spawn in a bunch of objects. You can use the Psyloop to spawn in objects as well. So yeah, I mean that's another thing that I've seen people doing. Like if they're trying to speedrun, or just finding better ways to to get through this faster. Anyways, hey Jess, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And Happy New Year, by the way. I really hope. How is your Shadora story going? I did see a bit of your comments about that on my community tab posts. I did read one. I did like it. It was really great. I do apologize for not being able to stream consistently because I'm not really sure if you understood what I was I'm not sure if you understood what I was saying in those community tab posts, but on December 9th of 2025 or 2025, one of Google's AI bots had wrongly terminated my AdSense accounts, and the AdSense is required to have eligibility for the YouTube Partner Program. That was something that I've been trying to go for an entire decade. The main reason why I've been doing these streams is to increase the watch hour time, so that the main reason I've been doing these streams is so I can increase the watch hour time, so that I can finally have up to 3,000, as well as doing the shorts. And when I got it on the 26th of November, I was very happy, and like literally, and everybody else, like when I posted that community tab post, was very happy for me as well, and I'm really happy for the support that you guys have given me. And I was even given $20. I was even given $20 for my Sonic Advance birthday stream. But ultimately, 5 days later, after I did that stream, YouTube or Google, probably both, took away my ads. Google and YouTube terminated my AdSense, and because of that, my channel is now demonetized. And I've already sent 2 appeals. I've already sent them 2 appeals, and I really hope to God a real human from the AdSense team looks into my appeals and reinstates my accounts, because I'm not the only one who has this issue. There are a ton of other creators who have experienced the same thing I did. Like I've done research on it. I've looked through Reddit pages, and I've even seen, and I've also looked on Twitter as well, where there's even a large creator who had their AdSense disabled, and they've also publicly reached out to the team YouTube accounts, to the team YouTube account on Twitter, and the tweet that they posted about it managed to reach a wide audience, and including creators like myself who had experienced the same issue. But even then, that was not enough to get YouTube to respond. They waited almost 2 days later to respond to that person's request. And yeah, I've done some of that too, where I've publicly reached out to the team YouTube accounts. But unfortunately, that account is clearly run by AI. That's clearly not a human. Seriously, it really sucks to see what YouTube has gone through. It really sucks to see what YouTube has come to these days. And I'm probably gonna save this for when I do an update video, but I really hate how YouTube is way too reliant on their AI to the point where they just allow their automated systems to terminate people's channels or accounts for no reason. And in fact, like the creators who had their accounts terminated had to this day have never been solved or something, because like sometimes when they try to reach out to YouTube's representatives, they either get ignored or just receive generic AI responses, and that's just the biggest problem. And I really fear for those who are looking to get a platform. Like, even if you get 3,000 watch hours, there's a chance that Google will actively kill your chances of receiving any income, and it really sucks. So again, like, it's already been a month since I said my first appeal, and if they still don't reinstate my AdSense by tomorrow, I am 100% dead serious. I'm going to file a legal dispute against them. You can't, like, they can't just use their AI to randomly terminate my AdSense and make me wait more, like maybe wait like 2 or 3 months. No, it's not happening. Something needs to be done about this. And this is something that I think there's like a few creators who have tried to do this as well, but I'm really trying my hardest to get back my AdSense, because I did not spend 10 years just to I did not spend 10 years just for this stupid BS to happen. So yeah, but anyway, either way though, I really appreciate the support from you guys. I mean, like, the reason I'm continuing this is because I did make my community tab post where I asked if you guys still wanted me to stream even if my channel was demonetized, and yeah, I knew the votes would be YouTube, because this is the platform where I have the most following on, and unfortunately you guys don't have any socials. You don't have Twitter, you don't have Blue Sky or Twitch even, because I'm not just on YouTube. I'm on those platforms, and I tweet a lot on my Twitter page, and on that page there are like many creators and mutuals who I support on there. Yeah, it is perfectly fine. But yeah, so anyways, where are we supposed to? Okay, so we need to collect the Chaos Emerald. Wow, we already have 58 skill points. What the heck, dude? Yeah, I already got every skill in the game. So yeah, okay, I forgot to showcase this, but we just got Cross Slash, where we just got Cross Slash after rescuing Tails. So to perform this move, we press R2 and X in midair, circle the enemy, and let loose a stream of shockwaves. Good stuff. Happy New Year. I'm good, thanks. I know. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That really sucks. Yeah, I know. I mean, again, I really don't know what's gone into YouTube's heads, why they're just choosing to use AI instead of real humans to look into people's requests and, you know, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm gonna save. I'll probably save it for an update video. So yeah, that's not how my first video for this year was gonna be my one shot video on the Master System version of Sonic 1. Then it was going to be the issue 13 review of the IDW series, which I'm going to start working on after the stream. And yeah, it's just my story is going well. I had to start the story all over again because of my autism. I tend to restart stories all over again. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Did something happen besides your autism, or like what? I mean, if it was something serious, then yeah, I apologize for that. But yeah, it's really crazy. Anyways, but yeah, but yeah, at this point though, I'm just really hoping for the best. And I'm really just hoping for the best that my AdSense gets reinstated so that I can have access to the partner program again. So yeah, because at this point, YouTube is just playing RNG. It's just essentially RNG at this point. Well, they're just pick and choose whose account should be reinstated or not. So stupid. Yeah, I'll just save it for an update video because unfortunately that's gonna be my actual first video for 2026. And again, well, I didn't say it previously, but YouTube has no one to blame for people's accounts getting terminated by AI but themselves. Like they have only themselves to blame for all this. It's egregious. Anyways, why do I feel like I could have saved this for a chill stream? I should have done that. But yeah, I really hope you. By the way, Jess, I really hope you enjoyed my Smash Bros stream with Xavier. He even says hi, by the way. But man, that boy cooked me. That boy cooked me in those matches. Like I know he was good, but like I didn't think he was that skilled though. Yeah, crazy. Anyways. Oh yeah, and also during that, for the very first time, he and I got to fight against a chatter, by the way, who actually friended me on, who actually added me as a friend on Switch, which is nice. Because it's my first, it was my first stream. It was my first ever Nintendo Switch stream. So yeah, I've not recorded footage from any Switch game until that very stream. And yeah, Xavier was the one who requested to do that stream. That wasn't actually my decision. But yeah, since he did spend the night here while he was currently on winter break from school. But yeah, anyway, more of these baddies here. But yeah, these days though, I don't really use my Switch often. I don't really use my Nintendo Switch often these days. I'm just usually on PlayStation. I'm just usually either on PlayStation or PC. The only time I ever use my Switch is to play games like the TMNT Cowabunga Collection or some Nintendo games like Super Smash Bros. or even other games that I don't currently own on other consoles. But yeah, these days I'm always just on PlayStation and PC. And I do occasionally play my older consoles like the PS2, Wii, and OG Xbox 360, all that stuff. So yeah. And I am a fan of both retro and modern gaming, so that's why I do have both of those. And who's this, or what's this? Fortress. I kind of forgot about this dude. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I think you have to ride his. Okay, I think I have to chase him first. Okay, I remember. Okay, so he actually spawns rails. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Here you go. Let's do this. So most of these Guardian bosses are pretty easy. I mean, they don't even provide that much of a challenge. You just need to chase them and then just homing attack them the second you catch up to them. Because we already had this with the Squid Guardian boss in Kronos Island, so the same should apply to Fortress here. Alright, we're getting close. Never mind. That wasn't close enough, and yep, he gets away. All because of my mistake. And it gave him enough time to get away. Maybe it was too early. That's why. Do some road riding. Yeah, it's weird to like. It's still okay. So when I first played this game, I always thought it was weird to where you'd have to push R2 to boost, but then I realized because this game is more combat focused, it actually makes sense. Sonic Unleashed had no excuse on just mapping the homing attack on the square button. So weird. There we go. So now we caught up to this thing. Nice. Oh, I still didn't use the cross slash move. I forgot to show it too. Have I ever heard people say that people can be indecisive? Is that what you're trying to say? But yeah, that's true. I mean, I did used to have autism as well, I think when I was younger. So yeah, but yeah, I can't be pretty indecisive too sometimes. So yeah, I do get what you mean. I do understand. Cause yeah, things do happen. I mean, we're all human, so we tend to have like, different opinions or different plans or something like that. Especially if there's like this certain event or whatever. Especially just like the certain event happens to where it feels like you're burnt out or something. At least in my case, but yeah. Also, wow, I love this part right here. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to assume this is like usually sometimes I usually come across like these weird green things or something whenever I'm walking outside, and sometimes I'm just too scared to touch them. I don't know why, but like these things, right, these green rocks and ground just kind of look like it. I don't know why. It literally looks like it here. Yeah, so anyway, it's also got more of these purple coins as well as those cocos right there. Anyways, I'm gonna try to progress to the story here. Oh my god, okay, so I'm already 1 hour into the stream and I just keep on messing around and just ranting about YouTube disabling my AdSense, but yeah. Ready? We'll speak to Tails right here. Jeez. If I'm talking too much, I do apologize, cause again, I have like there's a reason I didn't consistently stream for the past few weeks, but yeah. I'll save it for an update video.
Amy said she felt like she was in a dream. Does that sound about right?
That's pretty accurate. I can think clearly and I'm aware, but there's no physicality to it. Everything feels just out of reach.
Do you think that's why the ancients made the cocoa? To have something real to put their spirits into?
It's one hypothesis. We certainly can't rule it out.
Alrighty, so we got some more information about that stuff there. Okay, so let's go and get that Chaos Emerald. Oh yeah, by the way, the lava is instant kill in this game, so the second you fall to it, it's instant death. So gotta watch out for that. Ready? Oh, okay, I just remembered. Okay, so there are these bird enemies. There are these bird enemies where you can actually manipulate them into riding them. So yeah, there was one right there, but yeah, we will be seeing it again later on. But yeah, you do need to use those enemies in order to ride them. So yeah, hopefully there's not one here. Okay, good. Because sometimes they can attack you out of nowhere. You don't. Okay, yep, there he is right there. Yeah, sometimes they can attack you out of nowhere, and you don't see them until it's too late. Okay, so it looks like we have to go over there. Okay, so we can just use those rails. Alrighty. Yeah, there he is right there. Yeah, we will be using him eventually later on. Anyways, dang, I was about to use the map, and then these enemies decided. Then these enemies started spawning. Anyways. Whoosh. Nice. Homing shot. Ah, come on, dude. That stupid rail got in the way of my attack. Where'd he go? Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess we have to deal with this guy right now. So yeah, so you have to bait this guy into shooting you. So yeah, so we have to parry, then dodge, and then do this. Okay. I was trying to fight against that red enemy, but this guy decided to interfere, so whatever. Oh, wow, okay. Alrighty, well, that was weird. Pretty freaking weird. Anyway. Okay, so the Chaos Emerald is over there. Okay. Oh god, that was close. I almost fell in that lava. Anyways, so the next challenge puzzle is right here. And yeah, okay, it's the exact same one from the first two open zone islands. The first two Starfall islands. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, okay. I'm so sorry, I missed your comment. Here's the first chapter of the story, Chapter 1. Shadow's immortal Latino soulmate. If anyone ever asked him what his type was when it came to women, Shadow would always give them the same answer: Latinos. Not gonna lie, I think I'm misreading your story on streams. Kind of messed up. But yeah, I'm doing like, I wasn't ever gonna stream again since I mean, even if the stream does well, I mean, which it's not right now, but even if it did, I wouldn't receive any income from it because my channel is currently demonetized. I can't even get super chats. But yeah, I'm doing this for you guys since you guys enjoy these streams. You guys enjoy my IDW Sonic reviews. There are those who enjoy my Mega Man videos. So yeah, so whatever. Yeah, and also another reason is because I see a lot of people streaming. Like this past week, so I said, F it, might as well just do it as well. It's a big streaming party, no pun intended, since Sonic and those Cocos have their party outfits on. And yeah, I do have this on because it is the new year. It's now 2026. Yeah, so I figured I'd have this on just to celebrate it, even though I'm 8 days late. But yeah, starting with part 5, Sonic and the Cocos and his friends are gonna be back in their normal selves, since I mean, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles don't even wear any clothes, so what the heck am I saying? Okay, so we got that done. Okay, so we need to get the Chaos Emerald. Alright, so do this right here. Okay, so the Chaos Emerald is all the way over there. I still can't believe they made this a stage in Shadow Generations, despite the fact that... Okay, where is he? Okay, so he does respawn. Oh, but I didn't even... Okay, I'm gonna save my data, just in case. Right here. But yeah, I didn't get to show this off yet. So yeah, so we just got this move right here after saving Tails, so we're gonna see what it looks like. So to do the input for cross slash, press R2 and X in the air. Whoosh. Nice. So yep. I don't know how I didn't start using this until now. But yeah, so this move right here is one of the best ones in this game, as it racks it's very great for filling up the meter for the Phantom Rush. So yeah, so this is a perfect combo starter. So I will be using this move a lot. Alrighty. Anyways. Okay, so the Chaos Emerald. Okay, so we can use the rails over there. Okay. So that's good. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on the concentration since I've been talking a lot for the past hour now. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be fighting against Knight in this stream, but I'll see what I can do, because if we don't fight against him, then I'll probably rename the stream's title to something else, like maybe to saving Tales or something. Ready? Yeah, so do that right there. And I forget how this works. Oh, okay. So hit that. Nice. Perfect. You enjoyed the Smash Bros stream with Xavier? Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, he and I had a lot of fun with that stream, and we got to fight against some viewers as well. Cause like I feel like I would have done so much better in those online matches if the game would just let me play with my preferred control scheme, because you'd have to use the B and A buttons to attack and Y and X to jump. I never play Smash Bros with the default controls, cause I always thought it was better to have B and A on jump and Y for regular attacks and the X button for these special attacks. I feel like that would have been much better. Anyways, here is the Elder Coco. So about time this guy appears in the stream. He says, "Welcome back, welcome back, my dear Coco. Thank you, Sonic. Shall I grant you more power? So, what shall we start with?" All right. So it looks like we got a lot of Cocos. So, all right. So we're just gonna increase our ring capacity. So it's at level 23. Nice. Alrighty. But yeah, we just saw that cutscene there, where after Sonic rescues Tails, he starts to. We saw those weird things on him. I don't know what they were, but yeah, they were weakening Sonic very badly, and now he's in pain. I think it's because he rescued all of his friends from those red spear things. I think that's what's causing it. I think they reveal it later on in the game. But yeah, and I feel like that's a reference to the Metal Virus arc in the IDW series, which I am gonna be reviewing this year, by the way. But in one of the, I think around issue 16, when Sonic gets infected by Rough and Tumble, I think there's like a cover where I think it's in one of the variant covers for issue 16, where he grabbed his right arm with his left. So I think this game, I think Ian was trying to reference that with this game, which is pretty sick. I'm back. I just ate shepherd's pie for dinner. Oh, you had pie? Nice. My favorite type of pie, or not type, but my favorite pie flavor is pumpkin. Because my mom would always buy pies, and I just never tire of having them. Like I've been eating pumpkin pies since I was, I think, 11 or 10. Since I was like 10 or 11, and to this day, they've always been my favorite pie flavor. In fact, they're the only. I think that's the only pie flavor I even eat. I never eat like apple pies or anything. But yeah, they always will be the best to me. Here we go. Cross slash and. Whoosh. I love these training simulators. I really hope we get this for the 35th anniversary game. Oh yeah, I just realized Sonic's 35th anniversary is this year. Hello? There you go. Sonic's 35th anniversary is this year. Because 5 years ago, it was his 30th. And here we are 5 years later in 2026. It's his 35th. So yep, I really hope to see what Sega has planned. It's probably not going to be a new game, at least as far as I know anyway. But I do know for a fact that it may be something special. So yeah, I really look forward to it. And also, it's going to be 20 years since games like Sonic Riders, Sonic 06, and Sonic Rivals came out. 2006 was one crazy year. Like, I think it was like I think it was at the point where I was a fan of the franchise for 1 year, but I mean, I was super young at the time, so I wasn't able to keep up with all the updates and re-releases, like in sites like Sonic Central. I think that's what people were mentioning. That was the thing at the time. It was not until I think 2011 where I started keeping up with the updates, because I always used to go on Sonic Retro a lot just to see what they have new, or to use it for guides, or even use it to download ROM hacks like Sonic Mega Mix. And by the way, Sonic Retro is still a thing to this very day. I still can't believe it's still around even after all these years. But yeah. Man, it's very hard to believe that all those games from 2006 are gonna be 20 this year. What the heck, dude? And I was 6 years old. I was like 7 years old at 7 years old at the time, but mostly 6 years old, because I didn't turn 7 until December of that year. But man, oh man, time really freaking flies. Time really freaking flies. Anyways, and yep, this level design is clearly taken from this level design is clearly taken from the Sky Sanctuary from Sonic Generations. Yep, I recognize all this layout. It's really funny how they chose to do this, but yeah. Anyways, so we got, I think this is the second cyberspace we're doing in this stream. Alrighty, so so we got 2 Volkeys, okay, which is fine. That is perfectly fine. I mean, I already said this in the past 2 streams. Oh, I like this combo. Okay, so you can use the Sonic Boom and Cross Slash. Okay, that's actually a perfect way to. Okay, I just kept on hitting L2. I kept on hitting L2 instead of R2. But yeah, but doing that combo route right there is actually a good way to fill up the Phantom Rush meter. So yeah, I might start doing that a lot. Oh, okay. I thought it wanted me to do something else really cool there. Although he didn't understand what it was about Latano's Shadow loved the most, Sonic the Hedgehog knew it was better not to ask. The blue hedgehog hero didn't want to talk about Latano's around the immortal black and red hedgehog, considering Shadow felt as though no one would understand how much he truly loved them. Ooh, tragic. Okay. Anyways, but yeah. Alright, so we need to get the Chaos Emerald. Oh jeez, I don't even know we're gonna beat this island in this stream. Oh my god. Sonic Frontiers, because Sonic Frontiers is a super long game, and I feel like it's gonna take like maybe 3 or 4 hours to complete all of these. Cause holy fudge, dude. I've not played this game since my last stream on it, which was on Twitch, but yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride, because after we beat the main story, we're going to tackle the Final Horizon DLC, and that DLC has one of the hardest levels and bosses in the entire series, pretty much as hard as Eggman Land from Sonic Unleashed. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to go through. I mean, I only ever played through it once. When it released in 2023. So yeah, it's gonna be my second time going through it. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. For the most part. Okay. Alright, so this is my least favorite thing about Chaos Island, because there are so many 2D sections. Like there were 2D sections in the first 2 Starfall Islands, but man, does Chaos Island really crank it up a notch. There's just way too many, especially since you're trying to go for Tails' memory tokens or some other collectibles, and then the game would just immediately lock you into the 2D section. It's so annoying. Yeah, so for that reason, this is my least favorite island in all of Sonic Frontiers. It is annoying. Who's there? Oh, this dude. Hold up. Okay, stop attacking me, please. Let me go for this right here. Nice. Oop. Okay. That was weird. Is he still there? Okay. No! Oh my god. What is that? What is that guy's deal? Okay, let's see. Where is that Chaos Emerald? Oh, there's Hermit Cocoa down there. So we have enough red. So we have enough red and blue seeds. Oh my god! Don't tell me I have to use this enemy to get over there. All right, fine. All right, where are you? Since you're already harassing me. Nope. All right, I'll save those cocos for later. Yeah, I'm gonna try to head towards this island here. Man, this is really cool. I mean, it would be cool if we had Knuckles here with us. I mean, he could literally do what he did in Sonic Advance 3 if he's the partner character and just carry Sonic all the way to other pieces of the Chaos Island while Sonic rides on his back. Kind of a missed opportunity, honestly. Anyways. Yay, another 2D section. Scissor. I really hope Sonic Frontiers 2 or whatever this next game is going to be called does not have any of these 2D sections. Like, you can have them in the cyberspace stages or any of the real stages, but just don't put them in the open world areas. Like, they're just very unnecessary. Like, this is something that people often criticize Sonic Colors about, and even I agree. Like, that game has way too many 2D sections. That game has way too many 2D sections. In fact, some of them are some of the stages in that game are entirely 2D as well. But man, oh man, I feel like Chaos Island probably took note of this and just decided, hey, let's just bring in more 2D sections just to piss off 3D Sonic fans or whatever. I don't know a better way for that, but yeah. Anyways, what is happening? Oh, there he is. There's Knight. Oh, whoa.
Well, what will you do?
The best I can.
Best I can. Oh wow, there's Squid again. But anyways, so this is similar to what Sonic has went through in Chronos and Ares Island, mostly Ares Island, where there he had to run away from the Wyvern, where he had to run away from the Wyvern that was shooting missiles at him. Here we have to run on this Starlight Carnival like pathway here, and we have to avoid all these bullets and avoid getting hit by this massive saw blade that not King. Did I just say King? No. I was thinking of that villain from Mega Man and Base. Goodness gracious, no, not King. Knight. So yeah, we have to run away from this large saw blade that Knight threw at us, and also do some platforming, and also avoid getting hit by the lasers from Squid. And I'll read the chat once I'm done with this here. Like, it's really hard to read the chat and focus on the game at the same time. It's really tough. Oh wow, okay, I can't believe I actually made that. Okay, I might need to put back on my sword. It's starting to get cold again in my room. What? Oh my god. Wait, was that not boosting? I could have sworn I was boosting. That was weird. Or am I not paying attention to my boost meter? Because I swear I was holding R2. Okay, maybe not boost too much. Okay. I feel like I should have. Okay, I feel like I should have. I feel like I should have had his speed at max level with all 534 rings. I probably should have done that. Because we are moving very slow here. It's fine though. Oh, I can't drop dash here. That's odd. I don't think we're gonna have enough for the full power. We got this. Nice. Okay, I just need 14 more. Okay, don't boost too much. Ah, dang. Oh, that's fine. Hurry. Do not waste any time. Oh, God. That was a tricky one. Bro got Kienzoned.
So impressive, right?
Within expected parameters.
He looks really cool. He looks really dope with those sunglasses on. Yeah, it makes sense since it's the new year. Alrighty, now I have time to read the chat here. Did I miss anything? Oh, okay. There's more. Inside a high security lab in Mexico, an immortal Mobian Latana named Adora the Mouse was sleeping in a tube full of hormone balancing liquid. She was being supervised by 3 Mexican scientists. They were hired by Adora's creator and father, Professor Alejandro Gonzalez, to record progress on Adora's emotional and mental connection with Shadow. The emotional and mental connection between Shadow and Adora was created by Professor Gonzalez. I hope I pronounced that right. With permission from Shadow's creator, Professor Joe Robotnik, 3 days after her creation. Despite having lost his mind after her death at the hands of gun soldiers 50 years ago, he knew his granddaughter, Maria, would want Shadow to be happy no matter what. I hope you don't mind me doing the voice. I'm trying to do the the narrator's voice from Dragon Ball Z, where he would go, "Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z," something like that. But yeah, I hope you don't mind that. Okay, so now we gotta find Tails. Nice. Alrighty, so the only thing that I don't have yet is auto combo, so battle skills that have been unlocked will be automatically activated during combos. However, damage dealt will be reduced. After unlocking a skill, you can toggle auto combo on and off from options. Alright, sure. Not that it's really gonna do much or anything, but yeah. So yeah, that's all of the movesets. That's all of the moveset in this game, and again, I said it before and I'll say it again. Sonic Unleashed, the HD version, still has the better combat system than Sonic Frontiers does. Sonic Frontiers combat, while it's still fun, most of the time it just feels very button mashy. Like there are moves, where is it? Yeah, there are moves like moves like this, for example, or actually no, not. Yeah, there are moves like this. There are moves like the Phantom Rush, to where you just mash the square button. You mash the square button so frequently to activate it, and there are times like this move, you just spam the circle button to do this. You just spam the circle button, and there are times where you just hold the X button. I feel like it's things like this as to why I prefer Unleash. This is why I prefer the Werehog's combat in Unleash, because like, for example, you have moves like the Donkey Kick combo, or like other moves like the Unleash Knuckle Sandwich or the Unleash Wild combo, where like moves like that where you would occasionally press the square button, or you would occasionally press the square button and then you just alternate with the triangle buttons, and then occasionally pressing the X button for like just to end off some combo attacks here and there. And like only one, I think there's like one move. Yeah, only one move, which is the command grab. And there's also moves that you can. There's also a move that you can get in that game to where you hold down on the triangle button, and then you hold there's like this move that the Werehog gets, to where you hold L1, then push down on the analog stick, and then press the triangle button, and then he does the tricky tornado uppercut, which is probably one of the most underrated moves in that game, because it's very useful for countering enemy attacks. You don't have any of that stuff in this game, and I can't, like, that's one of many reasons why I kind of wish the combat just felt like more polished and had some more variety, because like Sonic Team did an excellent job with Unleash's combat, since they based it on like the Werehog stages were just mostly based on God of War, from what I've been hearing. And I feel like many of the moves that the Werehog has were also taken from that series, and also from some other beat 'em ups like Street Fighter and maybe even Devil May Cry. I could be wrong, but yeah, because like I always love using moves like the spinning needle attack, the like the vertical werehammer, where you press the triangle button 4 times and then the X button, and what else? And you can also do that. You can also do that move with the square button as well, like square 4 times and then the X button. I also love using moves like the Show Hawken and Show Clocken. I also love using the double axle combo, where you press triangle twice and then the square button 3 times. What was another move that I love using in that game? I'm trying to remember. Oh my god, I might need to rewatch the VODs of that playthrough. And the shooting star combo. Like, I really wish this game's combat was as much more polished and had more variety as the one in Unleashed. But yeah. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why, like, again, or I've already said it, but yeah. I think Sonic Unleashed's combat just felt it had way more effort put into it than in this game. But then again, Unleashed came out in 2008 and this game came out in 2022, so yeah, of course things are going to be different, but yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, oh come on, another 2D section. I was about to get that token too. Okay, I have been streaming for, okay, it hasn't even been 2 hours yet. Okay, so I still got plenty of time. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, but I don't even know if we're gonna fight against Night in this stream. But yeah, I will do the best I can. Oh my god. Okay, so you can either use the flying enemy to get over there, or just the rails. Anyway, we got another Tails token. Yeah, Tails is all the way over there. Oh god. Yeah, this I often struggle with because like each time I play this, each time I play this area, I always forget how to get over there. Anyway, read the chat. Okay, I didn't miss much. Before her death, Maria asked Professor Gonzalez, who had been her godfather, to promise her he would create an immortal Mobile Latana soulmate for Shadow 50 years after she died. As painful as making the promise had been, Professor Gonzalez was determined to keep it. Now that Adora was in the world, he had become determined to keep her safe at all times. Wait, is Professor Gonzalez still alive? Wasn't he dead in the last story? In the last story you made about this, I might be confused. Bear with me. I haven't streamed on YouTube for the past few weeks since because of the issue I've been dealing with. So yeah, forgive me if I forget a few things. Shepherd's pie is actually a meal. It's a combination of mashed potatoes and meat put together. Ooh, I'm sorry to say this, but I am not a fan of mashed potatoes. I just never liked them. Like I tried them at one of my Thanksgiving dinners with my family, and one of my cousins or uncles or aunts, or whoever, I forget, but they had mashed potatoes there, and I tried them, and I just didn't like it. I just didn't think it was that good. I mean, if you like it, good for you, but they're just not. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not a big fan of mashed potatoes. I especially don't like cranberry sauce either. It's just not my cup of tea either. Alrighty, so it looks like I have to use that enemy to get over there, or could I just use the rails? Okay, I'm gonna try using the rails. Let me do that. Let's see if this is possible. Okay, so do this right here. Okay, I just heard that enemy shoot. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sometimes those enemies can be really annoying. Sometimes, like even if you're not trying to fight them, they just randomly harass you. Very annoying. Right, but of course, another 2D section. We're gonna be seeing a lot of these throughout this island. I don't look forward to it. Alrighty, so now we got our rings at max power. Good stuff. Did I miss anything? Okay, no. Alright, I may take a break at some point, since I did have a pretty rough day today before I started streaming. So yeah, I'll pretty much just do the best I can, and if I don't receive any more chatters as I'm going on, then I'll probably end it. I'll probably eventually end the stream. Because then again, I mean, this is not gonna earn me any revenue, even if this does well. But I'm only doing it for my viewers. Because at least I managed to gain an audience out of it, and I'm close to reaching 1K subscribers. So yeah, the things I do for my fans. Still though, I'm just really hoping I get my AdSense back. That's all there is to it. Alright, so how do I get up there? It sucks I don't have the spin dash right now, because I could literally just spin dash off the slope and I could have easily made it there. But I don't unlock the spin dash until we do the Final Horizons DLC. So it's gonna be a while from now. And there's squid just flying around up there. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to progress through the story, and then once we get the 5th Chaos Emerald, then I will start exploring. I really just spent all that time talking. I haven't even tried to focus on trying to progress through the game. I feel like Cataclysm right now at this point. Like every time I watch her videos and streams, and she spends like 30 to an hour just talking a lot, and not really playing until she eventually decides to. God damn Cataclysm, I blame you for this. I love your content. I love your content, and I love you as a person, but I still blame you for that. Curse you. Anyway. I don't remember how to get over there. Jeez. Yeah, I'm starting to see why a lot of people... Oh, yes, okay. I'm right here. Shoot. Shoot right here. You missed? Why did you sit there? There you go. Huh? No! What? Why did his pattern reset? That's weird. Where are you? Here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna use this guy to get over there if possible. Let's see. Can I activate photo mode? Okay, yeah. I don't know why this looks so cool. Okay, so I think after I do this stream, I'm gonna start looking up the names of these enemies here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so this is the same enemy type as the ones that would do their like claw attacks and stuff. Just only except that it's a flying enemy that shoots lasers. So yeah, I don't know why this looks so cool. Literally cool. Literally the most dopiest thing ever, or dopest thing ever. Oh yeah, okay, so this works. Okay, so we can literally just use this guy to get all the way over there. But I think it's limited though. Alright. Get destroyed. Ready? And grab some more of these cocos. Alright. And do a bit of this, and nice, we already have enough tokens. Man, we just got a vault key from that, and a blue seat of defense. Alrighty. As painful as making the promise had been, Professor Gonzalez was determined to keep it. Now that the door was in the world, he had become determined to keep her safe at all times. Oh wait, I already read that. Jeez, I'm blind.
That?
I think it's an environmental analyzer. All of the ancient technology is networked to cyberspace. If I can get it back online, we can maybe get some answers. Whoa!
Whoa, the art style! It looks so cool. Yeah, this is literally the third time we end up in this reality. Like, we had this happen on Kronos Island and again on Ares Island. Wait, wow, this is such interesting lore. Ian Flynn is the GOAT.
So, that was a thing.
Whatever assaulted the island sure packed a punch. That was on par with Dark Gaia, easy.
I feel like we need to find the emeralds pronto.
Agreed. We'll rendezvous later.
I'm surprised Tails remembers the Dark Gaia incident. Crazy. And yeah, cause considering that we did just beat Dark Gaia with the help of Chip, who revealed that his real name is Light Gaia, and how he transformed into Gaia Colossus. Again, Sonic Unleashed still has one of the best stories ever for the franchise, and I'm really hoping, I mean, if that game ever gets re-released, or I'm really hoping if that game ever gets remastered, I really hope they don't touch the story. They can change the gameplay, they can make a lot of unnecessary changes for the game, whatever the hell they want, that's fine. I mean, even if I may not like it, but leave the story intact. I don't want them to make the same mistake I don't want them to do the same thing that they did with the Sonic Generations 2024 remaster. Like, just leave the story as is. It's perfect. Anyways, alright, so we have to talk to Tails again, and okay, he's all the way over there. Alrighty, so how many chaos? Okay, wow, we only have one chaos emerald so far. Okay, I was expecting a flying enemy here, okay, but thank God there isn't one. Yeah, so there are rails that we do need to ride. Hey Jonathan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you in my streams, but Happy New Year, by the way. And it's also the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. I've been a content creator for 10 years. I started this gig when I was the 10th grader in high school. Back when I was super inexperienced, where I didn't have a computer, I didn't have a capture card, I didn't have any softwares to edit videos. But yeah, case in point, happy to have you here, and if you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in and I will always answer. Highly recommend checking out my IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comic reviews. The most recent one I did was the annual 2019 review, where I covered 5 of its stories. I'm also currently doing a retrospective on the Mega Man series, the last Mega Man video that I produced, and my last one for 2025 is Mega Man 8. So I recommend checking those out. Yeah. So right now I'm currently going through Chaos Island and Sonic Frontiers. So yeah, so unfortunately, you can watch part 1 of the VOD. Unfortunately, I no longer have any access to parts 2 and 3 of the playthrough because I did them on Twitch, and whatever reason Twitch removed them after like 30 days. But yeah, okay, that thing is really annoying. I don't like having to go through that. Read the chat again. Did I miss anything? Okay, no. Anyways, you said Sonic Frontiers wanted to bring back the darker tone back ever since Sonic Colors. What? Okay, let me read it. Sonic Frontiers wanted to bring back the darker tone ever since Sonic Colors, though Forces abandoned that tone. Okay, I think I'm about to say though there. But yeah, that is true though, and yeah, that's one of the many things I like about Sonic Frontiers, because I did say this previously, but Sonic and the Black Knight was actually the last Sonic game until this one, to where they actually took the plot seriously. Starting with Sonic Colors, to which Sonic with Sonic Colors, as well as the rest of the 2010s era, which many refer to as the meta era. Those games were just had the tendency to having these very cringe jokes, or like this one scene to where Sonic's like, yeah, I'll stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody, or another where he's like, baldy nose hair, that's the best thing I've heard all day, or how in another where he goes, you missed the BBBE, which means best boss beating ever, stuff like that. And like, I don't know, like, it's like the more you hear corny dialogue like that, the less funny it starts to sound. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot a lot of people have stated this, like even during that time, and I was a teenager. Like Sonic Colors came out when I was like 10, but like I didn't realize until like later on, like after Sonic Lost World came out, and then that's when I began to notice it. So it's like, goodness. And I feel like the most egregious of them all is how in Sonic Forces, to where like he sees his classic stuff and then he goes, "It's been generations since I've seen you." Like, what? Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm so glad that Pontek and Graf are no longer the writers, and now we have Ian Flynn as the current writer now. As like in my opinion, he's like one of the best Sonic writers ever. Like he already did great. He already did great in his run on the Archie series, and he especially does great in the Archie series as well. One writer that I want to see write for the games is Daniel Barnes. Like, that man does a terrific job with that man did a terrific job with Scrapnik Island and the Team Chaotix 30th anniversary special. Like, I want to see that man write for a Sonic game. That is currently my wish. And yeah, he does have a Twitter, so I do recommend giving him a follow, cause he tweets a lot on his page. Like there are times where he joins in on like Sonic discussions, and there are even times where like he even calls out like the toxic behavior of some individuals. Like he is such a, like, he seems like he's so funny. Like, he's such a funny guy, honestly. Like, the way he's always like tweeting so much on his Twitter. Goodness. I'm so happy that he noticed me. I'm so happy that he noticed me when I complimented on his writing for the Team Chaotix 30th anniversary special, which I did point out in my annual 2019 review, where I did what I said in the finale of the Sonic Unleashed recompiled playthrough. But yeah, I did say I would give that a mini review, and I did it because I thought it deserves to get a mention, since I do love Team Chaotix. They're like some of the best characters in the series, in my opinion. And I really hope to see them get like more prominent roles like in a future game. And I'm already loving them in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I still haven't played that game yet, but man, there's like this one funny dialogue to where like SBO seems like where I think SBO tells Vector where he had to do a lot of babysitting. He had to like babysit Charmy a lot while Vector was away. I think it was something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get Sonic Racing Crossworlds this year, and I am going to stream it because Pac-Man and Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Clyde were recently added to the game as a part of a collaboration for when the Sonic DLC was added to Pac-Man World 2 Repack, in which I did stream, by the way. Feel free to look at my channel. But yeah. I feel like they're probably going to be the first characters I'll buy as DLC, or does anybody watching right now, does Pac-Man and the Ghost cost money or no? I've yet to see it come up on Twitter. And I know Sam Procrastinate streamed it, but I didn't have a chance to tune in. But if any of you guys know, just feel free to leave it in. Just so I can have an idea on just so I can have an idea on what other characters I should purchase besides them. Okay. Alright. Should I do this stage? Not sure, why not. Why the heck not? Ready? Read the chat here. Oh my god, I don't even know what voice to give to Professor Gonzalez. I hope I got that name right. Alright, you three. Professor Gonzalez said strictly. I'll be here the first thing tomorrow morning, and be there, and there better be a detailed report of the progress of Adora's connection with Shadow. Sorry about that. And there better be a detailed reports of the progress on Adora's connection with Shadow on my decks when I come in. If there isn't, you three will be finding new jobs. Do I make myself clear? Why do I feel like that's basically what YouTube is telling their creators right now? Like just using their AI to terminate their AdSense, and then when we try to reach out to them, we just get automated responses. Like in a way, I feel like it's just them telling us to get real jobs. And I want to have this as a full-time job. Like this is such a good way to make money. But of course, YouTube's AI is just trying to make it difficult for us creators. Yeah, I'll save that for an update video. I heard the live-action Sonic movies did not become dark until the third movie, which teases the return of the deeper themes of the 2000 Sonic games. And where exactly did you hear that from? I'm pretty sure all 3 Sonic movies had dark moments. I'm not sure how some people missed that. Yeah, I get that the third movie was like the most darkest of the 3. I mean, cause like there was a scene where Shadow knocked out Tom while the latter was disguised as the gun commander, and I actually thought Shadow killed him there. Like when I first saw that scene, so I get why Sonic was super pissed off and tried to kill Shadow. Where, like one of my favorite scenes in movie 3, where Shadow's like, "What was his name? Tom." And then Sonic just performs one of the most powerful uppercuts in fiction history, because he literally just sent Shadow all the way up to the moon. Like, how was that even possible? Jeez, that's like he just did an anime move right there. So I guess that's all the more reasons to believe that Sonic is literally a shonen type character. Goodness. Yeah, that was insane. Oh my god, I am so cold. I'm gonna have to pause for a bit and put on a sweater. Oh god, I'm literally so cold. Yeah, grab more of these cocos. Oh yeah, by the way, Jonathan, what are your thoughts on Sonic Frontiers? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's one of the best Sonic games, or do you think it's one of the worst Sonic games? I'd love to know. You're free. Like, I'm always willing to disagree. But yeah, in my opinion, I really love Sonic Frontiers a lot, and that's the main reason why I decided to do this playthrough. Because it's overall my fourth time playing through this game fully.
We're at a pretty high altitude. It's hard to say how high due to all the clouds.
Any higher and we'd risk Angel Island bumping into us. Pretty harsh conditions for anyone to be living and working under.
The ancients must have had a reason for coming up here. Given the infrastructure, I don't think this was a residential area. It seems more like military front lines.
A first strike position, huh? I mean, those cannons aren't just for show. With everything we've seen, just what kind of enemy were they preparing for?
I wonder. I think they could be preparing for, I don't know, anybody trespassing, so who knows. Oh yeah, I haven't even done this yet, but yeah, let's activate photo mode. But yeah, I love that this is an option that you can do in this game. Like, not only have Sonic and Tails and Amy and Knuckles, who, I mean, we're not gonna be seeing Amy and Knuckles in the stream, unfortunately, but they also have their own party outfits as well. But I also like the fact that these Cocos can also have party outfits as well. So yeah, I mean, the Cocos are essentially you guys watching right now. I mean, you guys are like supporting me, and I'm literally Sonic right now. I mean, obviously since I'm playing as him, but yeah, and I like how some of them have birthday cake hats. That's actually really adorable. I mean, I guess I probably should have done a stream of this, but I decided to do these Sonic Advance games instead, since the those games were my childhood, so of course I had to do that. But yeah, because they do have the birthday outfits on, so yeah, it is something. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break a little bit and use the bathroom, so gonna read the chat here, or okay, I can just leave the game on. Yeah, I'm gonna read the chat here. Yes, sir. The 3. Really, Squid? Come on! I was about to take a break. Okay, let me finish reading. Let me finish reading the chat here. Professor Gonzalez felt tears falling down his face as he looked up at Adora. I'll be back to see you in the morning, my daughter. Hey. 2 hours later, the gray and orange Totana mouse felt her eyes snap open. What's going on? The first Mexican scientist asked, confused. Adora is connected to Shadow. The second Mexican scientist said, surprised. He went over the connection screen. His eyes were wide with shock. He's approaching a sacred place with flower in his what? I heard the human character Tom in Sonic 3 movie was supposed to die, but was marketed as a kids movie with a PG rating and decided not to do it because it could happen in the future. Yeah, I remember when movie 3 was being announced. I remember actually no, when they released the first trailer, or one of the first trailers. No, it wasn't a trailer. It was before they released a trailer, but they did show one of the screenshots where he was he was on the ground. And people were speculating that he might die. I mean, I'm very glad that Tom did not die there, because man, I honestly would have cried, because like Tom is one of the best Sonic characters ever, and screw it, I'm gonna say it, but he is 10 times better than Chris Thorndike from Sonic X, and he definitely works as a father figure to Sonic. Because he's been there for him since like the first movie, where he encountered Sonic in that shed, whatever it was called, and yeah, that did spark a lot of memes. You know, before they eventually changed his design into what we're seeing him as right now. I'm not gonna bring that up, But yeah, like that's like they literally have like one of the best father-son dynamics literally ever in fiction history. So yeah, I really hope. Oh yeah, but also he's also known as the Donut Lord. I always love that nickname. Like, and even his wife Maddie was into it. Who's called Pretzel Lady. So yeah. Anyways, I was about to take a break, but this guy decided to interrupt and harass me, so that's just wonderful. Alrighty, so now he's just here to waste my time, so I'm gonna have to take care of her first, and then I'm gonna take a small break. And he's lucky that Sonic is not at full speed. So always wonderful. Shoot. I didn't know where he was going to shoot those. Shoot, oh my god. I'm messing up my timing to dodge those. There you go. Whoosh. Nope. No, don't shield. There you go. That was random. No, it fell down there. I wanted that. The portal key just literally fell into a pit. I was about to grab it. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me stand. Oh, okay, it respawns. It actually respawns, okay, thank goodness. Okay. Hopefully nothing else is here. Let me do this real quick. No enemies or anything? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna take like maybe a 10-minute break, and then I will be back to finish this. Flowers in his hand, okay. Oh my god! Shadow knows where Maria was buried. Adora has discovered Maria's burial place. The second Mexican scientist added stunned. How did Adora find... Wait, how did Adora even know where Maria's tombstone bed is? Kind of weird. I'm gonna assume she's like super smart or something, like Tails is. Anyways, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break here. So, what song will I let you guys listen to? I'm honestly glad this is an option in the game. Let's see. What's a fitting song for this place? Alright, I'll put Sonic Heroes because screw it. Anyways, chat, I will be back in 10 minutes, so please stay put and feel free to interact or whatever. But yeah, I will be back, so stay chill. Stay chill for a bit and then I will return.
feel like I can almost hear cyberspace.
Hello, hello, hello! I'm back. Alrighty. Hope I didn't take too long. And I hope you guys got to enjoy the kick-ass Sonic Heroes Sonic. The kick-ass Sonic Heroes Sonic. Song? Oh my god, I can't even say that right. Anyway, but yeah, we are back. Okay. Oops. Okay, let me check my audio first. Okay, the audio's fine. Alrighty, heard the chat right here. As more... Okay, I thought I missed something. As more was discovered through her connection with the black and red hedgehog, the scientists were writing the report for Professor Gonzalez. They couldn't believe how lucky they were that night. That's the end of chapter 1. Nice. Is there a chapter 2? Are you working on that right now? Can't wait to hear once it's finished if you're still working on it. Where am I going? Okay. Okay, so alright, so talk to Tails once again. Alright, I'm gonna do this right here. Unfortunately I ended up taking damage from Squid. Okay. Alright, this time I'm gonna try to be fast now. Okay, so just rack up a lot of rings by spamming my side loop. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna feel like at this point I'm gonna end up getting a lot of skill points because we already have every single move in this. We already have every single move in this game. So it's pretty much gonna be more than 99 skill points because there's literally nothing else we can spend them on. We have every ability in this game. There it is. So this, yeah, 25 views. Yeah, it doesn't matter if these streams do well or not. I'm unfortunately not gonna receive any I'm unfortunately not gonna receive any revenue from it. But the day that's a human from the AdSense team restores my AdSense account, that's when I'm gonna start trying. But yeah. I mean, views are still important after all because it lets a creator know that people like the viewers. It lets the creator know that their viewers and subscribers enjoy seeing the content they produce. So it is still important. I mean, even after YouTube got rid of my AdSense, it is still important. Oh, okay, I have to slide. Okay. There we go. Anything else cool? Nope. Okay. Let's move on. I got 5 people watching. So that's pretty decent, I might add. What is this track? Oh wow, okay. I remember this stage. Ready? And okay, so looks like you can automatically drift in this game. Okay, so you don't have to hold any button. Okay, so you can only drift as soon as the prompt shows up. And oh my god, and the drifting is so ass in this. How did they mess this up, dude? It's somehow worse than Sonic Unleashed drift. Like, what the fudge, dude? These controls are so bad. Like the stage design is the stage design is actually really good. And can I get that red ring? Yes, okay. The stage design looks really great and awesome, but man, the controls are such garbage. They are so bad, especially the drifting here. And I just realized you don't even drift at all. You don't even drift at all normally. Wow, I fell off. You don't even drift at all normally in this game. And you don't drift in Sonic Forces either. So yeah, this is just really weird. Like, this game had Forces run on the Hedgehog engine too. But somehow at least for Frontiers of Cyberspace stages, somehow they control worse than in Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. So how is this even possible? Oh god. Grab this, okay. I don't think I'm gonna play the stage again after that, unless if I need more of the vault keys, I fear, which I'm hoping is not gonna be the case. I don't like the drifting controls, and it's so easy to fall off too. And I just realized this is based on the level design of Savannah Citadel Act 2 from Sonic Unleashed. The drifting was already really bad in that game, but man, it is so much worse here. Yeah, I died there a couple of times. Not a big fan of that level. Chapter 2, Adora's New Beginning. Professor Gonzalez was impressed when he read the report after he came into the lab the next morning. In fact, Professor Gonzalez was so happy he made a decision he'd be happy to make. And what decision is he gonna make? Okay, slide, double jump, air boost, boosted wall run. No? Wow, okay. Don't tell me the game is running out of... Oh wow, okay, it's telling us about the battle rush. I will be showcasing that in this live playthrough too. But yeah, I was about to say that the game appears to be running out of cool strats for to teach us players. Alrighty, it's already 6:38 and I've been streaming for 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, I already know the stream will start lagging at some points. It's just so random when it happens. After she got dressed in her orange slinky, after she got dressed in her orange slinky Latin rhythm dress with glittery flounces. What is that? Oh my god, how do you pronounce this name? Or how do you pronounce this word? Swarovski rhinestones and hand beading, along with her orange Latin ballroom dress shoes. Adora agreed to meet her father in the lab. She felt nervous. I get that Adora is similar to Shadow, but why does that remind me so much of Cell? Where I feel like Professor Gonzalez is creating her the same reason. I feel like Professor Gonzalez is creating her the same reason as not only as Professor Jill Robotnik creates Shadow, but also how Dr. Gero creates Cell. Like he's also like a biological organic being, like Adora and Shadow are. I don't know why it reminds me so much of that. And it's also kind of giving Mega Man X vibes as well. I don't know why, but it does. Hey Joanne, welcome back, dude. I did get these soap shoes for Sonic Frontiers. Oh, so did you get that through an email? Because I remember when, I think before this game released, they did post on Twitter, I think through a tweet, where if one has their email, they would reach out to, or no, I think if you had their email and then if you sign up for like this contest thing, I don't remember. I do not remember. I might have to look it up after the stream, but yeah, if players were to do the sign up thing, then they would have access to this. They would have access to the soap shoes. I wasn't able to do that, unfortunately, and I really wish they did that as DLC at the very least, or probably just done it through or at the very least had done it through a voucher code. That would have been nice. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Alrighty, so we gotta talk to Tails. Alright, more of these annoying 2D sections. Goodness gracious. Alrighty, so... Alright, we still haven't ran into Big yet, though. Is there a fishing... I don't even remember where the fishing spot is in this island. Could do some of that right now, but we haven't found his fishing spot yet. Oh my god, I fear we're not gonna be able to see that in this stream. Dang it. Because again, Sonic Frontiers is a super long game, so Sonic Frontiers, I think it's like a 20 to 30 hour game. So yeah, it's gonna take a long time to get through most of this. So we may not be seeing Big or Knights. Or fighting against Knight in the stream, I fear. I feel like that may happen. We may be seeing them in the next stream, I fear. How did I miss that? Yes, though, I didn't need my mom's help for it, but I managed to get it in the end. Okay, nice. How nice of your mom to help you there. What are your thoughts on this game, Joanne? Do you like Sonic what are your thoughts on this game? Do you think it's one of the best Sonic games? Like, do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's one of the best Sonic games? Do you think it deserves a lot of recognition? And are you happy with the sales that it got? Would love to know. And you're always free to disagree with me. Yeah, I'm just taking intentional damage there. And I think that's like the second time I've gone through that. Yeah, I don't. Whenever I play this game, oh yeah, I hate this part. I hate this, by the way. This guy is constantly attacking from the background, and there's no way to like. And literally all we can do is just parry. That's literally all we can do there. Because he's just gonna keep shooting endlessly, and if you're not guarding against its attacks, it's just gonna keep hitting it repeatedly. So it's really annoying. Yeah, a lot of things. Like, I love Sonic Frontiers, but this is one of my least favorite parts about this. This is one of my least favorite parts in this game. I don't enjoy going through this island as much. Thankfully, it does have the best Titan fight in the game. But again, I don't know if we're gonna be seeing that in the stream. There we go. I'm trying to get out of here. It doesn't help that this island has so many 2D sections. Why are there so many? Yeah, I'm literally going in circles. I just want to get out of here. Do I have to use that flying enemy again? Because I have not seen him show. I have not seen him show up again. Oh, okay, I can use that. Okay. Goodness. It is so easy to get lost in this place. The last island I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun navigating, and even Kronos Island as well. But Aber's Island is definitely my favorite of the Starfall Islands in this game. But man, so far I don't like Chaos Island, dude. It's so easy to get lost. Up there he is, the flying enemy. Anyways, but we're not gonna deal with. We're just gonna ignore him from now. Alright, so yep, here is Tails over here. Alrighty, and send him his tools. Yeah, let's see what he has to tell us here.
Look, it's an assault model Death Egg robot. It looks pretty entrenched. I'll take a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
You don't see something like this every day. These things are tough to take down, even for me. I wonder what took it out. Maybe that ghost girl.
Sage?
Hey, Sonic, I found a remote control panel. It's still online.
Well, let's see what Eggman was trying to do with this thing. And if it goes bad, you can shut it off.
Alrighty, so looks like this is one of the Death Egg robots from Sonic Forces, and according to Sonic, or at least what Sonic assumes, this Death Egg robot was apparently defeated by Sage. I kind of wonder. It was either her or maybe Knight. I don't know. But anyways, so we have to activate the Death Egg robot. So to activate this thing, access the console to activate the Death Egg robot. Sure thing. But yeah, I was gonna bring up before that cutscene happened. I really like how the memory tokens that we give to each supporting character actually represent their personalities. Because back in Kronos Island, Amy had hearts as her memory tokens, and Knuckles had medals as his memory tokens. As he's usually independent and is always what's the word? And always takes his duty on guarding the Master Emerald very seriously. I think that makes sense for his character. And for Tails, he has Toolbox as his memory token. So I always thought that was a pretty interesting detail there. To be honest, every Sonic game out there, the ones I have or haven't played are all the best. But because if you're saying one game is the best, kind of saying all of them are the best. No. That's not what I meant. Now, no Sonic game is perfect. Each of them have their own set of flaws. When I was asking you if you like this game, like if it's like like when I was asking you if you like this game or didn't like this game, like it's just you're just free to give your own opinion. Like you don't have to like a game. You can just say that it's just not really your cup of tea or something like that, as long as you have a reasoning for it. Because like I've seen several Sonic fans, mostly the ones on Twitter, like many of them have like these very either pretty crazy or egregious or funny hot takes where like there's this one guy I watched named SF Productions, and one of his hot takes is that he prefers Sonic Lost World to Sonic Adventure 2. Now, in my opinion, I just think like at first I think his take on that is just pretty perplexing, but all in all, I still respect it. Like it's possible to like lesser liked games than what's the word? It's possible to like lesser liked games to widely liked games, if you get what I mean. So yeah, so again, like I love Sonic. Like I did say earlier, Sonic Frontiers is far from perfect, as the things I criticize about it, besides this island, are how there are so many pop-ins whenever you're getting close to a certain spot, and how like the cyberspace stages are just pretty jank in terms of controls. Like I love the stage designs and the music, but the controls are just very off. And also, I haven't even mentioned this yet, but like as much as I like the voice acting is I feel like the voice acting could like use a little more work at time. Could use a little more work and maybe some retakes. Cause like this one instance in Aris Island, in which I forgot to bring up when I did that stream on Twitch. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see it. But when Sonic saves Knuckles, and then when Knuckles tells him that he's still not when Knuckles tells Sonic that he's still not out of like cyber form, Sonic goes, "I'm working on it, okay?" Why is that so funny, dude? That always cracks me up. But yeah, more on that later. Anyways, so let's do this right here. Clearing the hacking mission. Use the 2 different attacks to hack the program. Move the left analog stick. Move with the left analog stick. Light shot with L1, dark shot with R1. Counter the program's attacks by matching the colors of the program shots. Each successful counter will fill the homing laser meter. When the meter is full, let me read. Each successful counter will fill the homing laser meter. When the meter is full, fire the powerful homing laser by pressing R2. Oh, okay, I remember this. Oh, you can also use the X button. Okay, the game didn't even tell me that. Oh wow, this reminds me a lot of Galaga, one of the classic Namco games. I'm starting to see why Sega and Bandai Namco decided to make a crossover, or make 2 crossovers with Sonic and Pac-Man, as Sonic showed up as an NPC in his DLC in Pac-Man World 2 Repack, and Pac-Man at the time of the stream is now a playable character in Sonic Racing Crossroads. So yeah, the fact that they chose to reference Galaga in this game is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so we have to shoot. These things right here. Okay, so you have to hit the white projectiles with the white laser, and you have to hit the black ones with the dark laser. And there we go. We just destroyed that thing. That's actually such a cool minigame. Good stuff. Okay, and then what happens? Hey. Oh god. I actually thought he was gonna attack us there for a second. But it looks like it created a new pathway.
That did the trick.
Yep, it revealed a subterranean pathway. Be careful though. Whatever took out that super badnik might still be lurking around.
I hear that. Thanks, buddy. I'll see you later.
And it also looks like Sega and Sonic Team had learned from their mistakes with Sonic Forces, because Tails' characterization in this game is low-key kind of underrated. Like, he's actually much more... Like, he's actually way more responsible than he ever was in Sonic Forces, and, like, that was, like, 5 years before this game. And, man, oh man, this game really just kind of brought back, like, the more serious tone for the franchise that we've seen back in the 2000s. So I'm super glad that literally all the characters are portrayed well in this game. I hope to see, and I'm glad we got it. I'm also glad we got a bit of that, or more than a bit. But I'm also glad that we got more of that in Shadow Generations, which I did do my one-shot video on, and which I did cover as a one-shot video and as a stream back in July of last year. But yeah, I really hope we get this for the 35th anniversary game, or Sonic Frontiers 2, as some people like to call it. But yeah, I can kind of hear the game and what the characters are saying, and that's it. I mean, even if you haven't played this game, I mean, you could at very least, like, you know, give your opinion on the story at least. Like, what's your opinion on it? Because I do personally think it's I mean, I'm not saying it's like one of the best or anything, but it is one of my personal favorites in the entire series. Like, Ian Flynn does a fantastic job with it. Like, I know many criticize it for, like, you know, I know many criticize it for being really boring and how the characters are just standing around and talking to each other most of the time. I can understand that, but I'll still take that any day over the cringe jokes from, like, the 2010s era games. And what's even crazy about the 2010s era is that Sonic Boom was a thing during that time, and that show managed to handle the comedic and humor way better than what the main series games did. Like, I'm currently rewatching the series on Netflix, and to this day there are like so many jokes and humor in that series that still make me laugh, like, even after almost 12 years later. Like, and Knuckles is especially one of the best parts of the show. Like, he's stupid, but in a way that's very funny. Like, there's like this one scene from this one episode, I think it was called Robot Battle Royale, where for some reason he scratches something with his back with something, and then he thinks he's an inventor. And then, like, later on in the episode, where, like, they're eating at Bedburger, and then Knuckles starts to rage bait Tails by thinking that he sucks at or not really sucks, but, like, there's like this one scene to where Tails tells Knuckles that he's not interested in the Battle Royale contest, and then Knuckles goes, "Not interested in losing to me." Oh my god. I laughed at that so much when I was back when I was a teenager. And I still do to this day because that's so funny. Boom Knuckles cracks me so much, man. He's literally so funny. Man, Sonic Boom, the TV series was, like, so good, dude. Like, as well as the comics too. Like, if you guys have not seen it, go check it out right now. It's currently on Netflix, and only on US Netflix. I don't even know where you guys. I don't know what region you guys are in, but yeah, it's literally one of the best things to ever happen in the franchise. And also another thing, there's another creator I watched named Emsbury, and she posted, or actually no, it wasn't her, but there was like this no context account that posted a clip from that show, and then there's like this line that Amy says where she's annoyed by Knuckles, and then she responds by saying, what did she say in that scene again? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, she said something about Knuckles' joke not being funny the first 67 times she said it. And then the way Emsbury reacted to that was pretty hilarious because yeah, like we're now in the big 2026 and people are still making the 67 joke. Like, what does that even mean? Like what is the purpose of that? Oh wow, dead. Yeah, dead. What is the purpose of that 67 meme? Like, where did it even come from, and what does it mean? Like, I still don't get it. Anyway, so we're on to yet another cyberspace stage, and I wonder what this one is based on. Because so far it's a it's a 2D stage. I wonder what this one's based on. I'll have to find out the more we go through this one. Okay, nice. Second red ring. Alright, I'll read more of the chat once I'm done here. Yeah, I think, okay, either this is new or it's just taken from another game. It's just really hard to tell. And yes, before anyone says it, yes, I know this is Sky Sanctuary, but I'm just referring to the level design because some of these cyberspace stages have level designs taken from other games, such as Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Generations. I think that's as far as I'm aware. I think some of them might be from Sonic Colors as well. Wait. Okay, yes, I recognize this. This is from one of the stages from Sonic. This is from one of the rooftop run stages from Sonic Unleashed. I think it's one of the DLC stages from that game. This level design. Yeah, it's literally rooftop run. One of these stages from Sonic Unleashed. Okay, yeah, now I recognize it. Because I actually did go through this level in my playthrough of that game. Okay. I didn't recognize it up until we reached this part. Okay, yeah, I recognize it now. Because I used to struggle a lot with this. Level in that game. Yeah, I know this is something that people criticize, but it doesn't really bother me. I mean, at least they remembered the previous level design from the previous games that they did. Alrighty, but that's the end of that. Oh, nice, we got all 4 vault keys, which means we get 3 more extra ones. Let's freaking go. And let me read the chat here. Okay, I missed your comments, Jess. What is it, father? Adora asks, concerned. Adora, my daughter, you've been making wonderful progress when it comes to your emotional and mental connection to Shadow. Professor Gonzalez told her tearfully happy. And I'm very proud of you for the progress you have made. That is why I believe you are ready. Adora looked puzzled. Ready for what? Oh, that's it. Okay. I have to go, but I'll be back with more to share on chapter 2. Alright, no worries. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I will stream on Saturday. So yeah, I hope to see you then, Jess. Thank you for tuning in. You mean the volume? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have the game audio lowered so that way it's not too loud to the point where it drowns out my voice. That's why I have it like that. So yeah. So yeah, that's the main reason why it's like that. This isn't my opinion on the game. I meant like on your side. Yeah, I mean I didn't say that. I mean you're still on my side and I'm glad. What I'm saying is that you can still disagree. Like you could say that what is it? Like you could say that this game's story is not interesting and I'll disagree, but it doesn't mean I'm against you. Like you get what I'm saying, right? Like whenever whenever people have discussions and we're talking about a certain topic about a certain topic about a game, a comic, show, or movie even. Like let's say that you prefer Spider-Man 3 to Spider-Man 2, and then I say the opposite opinion. I would say the opposite. And like I would say the opposite, and then I just disagree with yours. Like if you disagree with my takes, it's cool. Like as long as you're still on my side. Like you don't have to agree with every single thing I say. You're always free to disagree. And as long as you realize everybody has their own opinion, there's no argument. So yeah, as long as we're chill, there's no problem there. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, Joanne. Alrighty. Anyway, what cool stuff can we learn? Okay, so the stop move with circle. Okay, I'm gonna try it. And slide. Okay, I need to remember to use the slide more. Oh, recovery smash! I forgot about this move. Okay, I don't know why I didn't. I don't know how I forgot about this. Wow. Alright, we can leave here. I forgot I have recovery smash. I mean, it is on the move list. I just forgot to use it. Man, it could have been helpful against those difficult enemies there. Yeah, that was a move that I got in part 3 of the slide playthrough. But yeah, definitely has its uses. Adora is created to be Shadow's immortal. Adora is created to be Shadow's immortal Moby and Latana soulmate. I already know that. And she's a mouse, right? Okay, okay, I think she left, but I was gonna tell her that in the IDW Sonic Annual 2019 there actually is a mouse character but isn't named. So yeah, so that's probably the so I'm guessing that might be the closest thing we can ever get to having an official Adora, even although that mouse character is yellow and not Latana and Gray. I think that's what you said previous. I think that's what she said previously. But yeah. So yeah, there is a mouse character that exists. Okay, I want to test this. I want to use this. What? There we go. I don't know how I forgot about this move. Cross slash. Oh wow. Okay, so you can kill. Okay, so you can actually kill those guys in one hit with that move. I somehow forgot about that. Anyway, let's go get that. No. Do not. Send me to the 2D section, please. Okay, another puzzle thingy. Alright, oh my god, 3 hours. Okay, I feel like we're not gonna be fighting against Night in the stream, I fear. Okay, I'm definitely gonna rename the stream's title after this is over. Alright, there we go. That's the end of that puzzle. Ooh. Alright. Wow, we still only have one Chaos Emerald. Okay, we gotta get to work. We gotta get to work on that. And then that's when I can explore and do the rest of the challenge mission, so that way we can have access to the entire map. Okay. Okay, so there's a way I can work around this. So just go down. Is it right there? Yeah, okay. A bit close. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. I have figured it out. So, okay, gonna grab some rings here. I want to go fast. Alright, I'll stream for another hour. If I don't receive any chatters by then I will call the stream. Okay, I am doing this for my viewers, because they do enjoy my stream, so yeah, it's whatever. And that's also because a lot of content creators on my YouTube and Twitch feeds have been streaming a lot as well, so might as well just jump in, because I don't want to miss out. Alright. Anybody else watching? Feel free to chat, say hi or anything. I'm always willing to answer questions if there are any. I do apologize for the rants I've made about the termination of my AdSense. Yeah, I'll definitely do an update video. I mean, if I still don't get an answer, from YouTube support or a real human from the AdSense team confirming that they reinstated my AdSense account, then I have no choice but to do an update video, and I am going to file a legal dispute against them if this issue still persists. Oh my god, but I'm already really tired too. But yeah, if I don't receive any more chatters within this next hour, I'll probably start calling it a stream. I've had a pretty rough day today. Yeah, at least I get to stream with you guys. So, see, I am feeling slightly better at the very least. Just not by much though. Okay. Get up here. Yeah, where is it? Oh, okay, it's all the way over there. There are some rails around here. Or around there, I mean. There's a box up there, but we don't need it. Yeah, okay, I can use the rails. Okay, I'm not completely lost. Oh, of course, it's all the way over there. Oh, there's a challenge puzzle here. Wait. Not for these two. These sections already. Wow, that didn't even send me in the right wait, actually, yeah. Where is it? Oh. it's over there. Why did I even bother with that? Okay. Disable that then. Alright, more purple coins. That's no big yet, fortunately. How do I get over there? Do I have to use another flying eagle enemy? Okay, I'm just gonna wait for this one. I'm gonna have to start searching out for those eagle enemies. See if they'll help me get over there. If you have the birthday outfit soon, you have the... If you have the birthday outfit soon, you have the birthday themed for all the islands. The outfit... this is not actually the... Okay, so this isn't called the birthday outfit. This is actually the party outfit. And the reason I had this on is because it's the new year. It's now 2026, so... And I thought this would be a perfect way to do it, even though I'm like 8 days late. So yeah, that's the reason I have it on. Yeah, but what's the word? Because if you, okay, maybe you didn't. Okay, you probably didn't see the first part of my stream at least, but I think I did show there that you can actually switch you can actually customize Sonic, the Cocos, and his friends into different cosmetic skins. Because there is one, because I did say earlier in the stream, but there is one where he has the Santa outfit on, which I did activate in my past 2 streams, and I think the Cocos and his friends only have 2. Actually, no. I think the Coco only has 2. I think his friends only have 1. But yeah, there's another cosmetic skin that you can give to the Cocos to where they actually turn into Easter eggs. And to me personally, I think that's probably one of the cutest. Like, I think that's probably one of the cutest cosmetics, or actually no, they're most cutest cosmetics. Cause like, I mean, it's funny, like, seeing as how like they turn into. Like, it's really funny seeing as how they turn into sentient Easter eggs, but at the same time, it's just really cute. But yeah, I might showcase that maybe in a future stream. But yeah, it'll be the only time you're seeing these New Year outfits. But yeah, I'll probably show it in maybe in a future stream. Like if we reach the, I think when we reach the 5th island, I'm not sure when I'll reach it in this live playthrough, but yeah, I'll definitely start using it. You know how to do that? So have you played this game? You're literally confusing me, dude. Oh, great, another 2D section. Yeah, I don't really enjoy playing through Chaos Island. I mean, thankfully they made this one of the best stages in Shadow Generations. Mostly Act 1. I think Act 2 is okay. But yeah, it's one of my favorite stages to go through. But man, oh man, does it suck. Does it low key kind of suck in this game. And I don't enjoy playing through this. It's a shame too because it's a shame too because it literally has the best supersonic fight in the entire game. Aside from the one from the Final Horizons DLC, but it's gonna be a while before we get to that. Okay, so we do need to get back over there. Okay. Okay. At this point, I really want to find the fishing spot. Come on, Big. Where are you? Well, still no fishing spot anywhere. I don't even remember where it shows up in. God, dude. Man, this island can be such a chore sometimes. Okay, I think you go this way. Alright, more purple coins. How many do I have? Oh wow, 456. I didn't even realize I had that many. Oh boy. Those fishing mini games are gonna be very, very fun to do. That is if I can find the fishing spot though. Oh my god, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, we have to get that Chaos Emerald over there. I don't remember how to reach it. I swear. I'm not even going the right way. Oh my god. Yeah, we are definitely not completing this island in the stream. There's way too much going on. Like, I'm just getting set in the wrong directions, and many of the time you have to use those eagle enemies to cross these gaps. But not all of them show up though. Oh jeez. At this point, I'm just looking forward to doing the 5th island, because that one, I did say that Ares Island is my favorite, but I feel like that 5th Starfall Island is probably the best one to go. We're gonna climb all the way to the top. Love the drop dash in this game. Yeah. By the way, this is the first 3D game where you can use the drop dash. At first I thought it was gonna be useless, but turns out it's actually very, very useful. You can literally use that to climb up slopes, and it helps out a ton. Let's go over here. Chaos Emerald is... Oh, okay. I think I can reach that now. Okay, I'm gonna go for this right here. Okay, don't touch the lava. Whoosh. But yes, I do really like this game. Oh, nice. Perfect. Like I said, you're always free to disagree with me on you're always free to disagree with me on, you know, on something that you're always free to disagree with me on something, and it's fine as long as we're chill. There's no problem there. But yeah, I do love this game, but I can admit that it's far from perfect. It does have flaws where, like, some parts of the game just look like it's unfinished at many instances, and you know, and many of the ones that I've already criticized previously. But one thing that I wish Sonic fans would just get through their heads is that yeah, Sonic Frontiers is heavily flawed at times, but those flaws don't make it a bad game. There's a reason that this game sold. There's a reason that this game sold almost 1 million copies. So yeah, again, I said it before in my IDW annual 2019 video, and I'll say it again here, but Sonic fans don't know what the heck they're talking about sometimes. Goodness gracious. Okay, wow, I was about to get off the recovery smash. Whatever. Yeah, no disagreement there. Like, even if you do disagree, and as long as we're being civil, then we're just chill. Like, there's literally no argument. There's literally no argument there. It's just that, you know, the reason I'm saying this is because I've met many individuals on social media who just tend to take what I say very seriously. Like, there's this girl named Anu who goes by Zendaya Collective online, and I made a whole 50-minute video to where I heavily criticized her for some of the crazy crap that she has done, like in late 2024 and all throughout 2025. Where I had a conversation with her in DMs, and then I said like a similar thing to where I don't even remember. It's been like so long, but I said something about I'm trying to remember. Like I think I just gave an opinion on something, and then she just replied with a rude response. And then that's how she and I had a falling out. And then it was pretty, and the last time I had like a major fight, I think was in like July of last year, or no? What was it? No, yeah, it was July of last year. Yeah, where she stumbled upon my personal profile, and had her followers do it pretty much for nothing more than be on her payroll. But yeah, that's besides the point though. But yeah, the main topic here is just the main thing I'm getting at here is just you know, like a lot of people online just tend to have, you know, be very toxic and bigoted for no reason, because that's like a lot of Sonic fans on Twitter just tend to harass others for having a different opinion than them. It's just like, you can disagree, but like, guys, you can disagree with that person, but that doesn't give you the right to be absolute jerks to that person. Like, that's just not healthy. Like, that's something that I just wish, that's just something that I wish people like online would just think to get through their heads and not just do stupid crap, you know. But yeah, figured I'd just get that out right there. Alrighty, so let's go and get the Chaos Emerald. Oh my god, I think I might be dead. Unless... yeah, I'm dead. Wow, I literally just walked right into that. I had no way out of there. Whoops. Hello? No? Okay, I'm trying to press R3. the camera would not reset. Maybe because the target reticle was there. I do love this theme. And this, like, okay, so I said that one of my favorite parts in this game is the soundtracks, but the best one, what? Okay, let me rephrase. I did say that the supersonic boss fights are one of the best parts of this game, and the soundtrack especially reflects on that, because the last one I did was against Wyvern. and that one has like probably my second favorite track, my second favorite Titan track in the entire game. I think my favorite one would have to be Against Night. And whenever we get to that fight, you're so going to hear how amazing it is. Like, man, those guys did such a fabulous job with all of the vocal tracks. They're so flipping good. So like, whenever we get to fighting Against Night in this LP, I'm literally just gonna gush for joy. Like, it's literally that good. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep? All right. Well, if that's gonna be your last time on the stream, I hope you have a good sleep, and I really hope you'll be in my next stream. So yeah, it's always good to have you, and thanks again for all your support in my Pac-Man World 2 stream. Yeah. So let's do this. And yeah, yeah, I'm not really saving a lot of chatters, so. But yeah, might as well just keep on going up until I try to find this last Chaos Emerald. Then I'll probably just end up after that if I don't receive any more chatters. Because having chatters on a stream makes this much more fun, because like you get to interact with your audience. So yeah. Because like I remember when I streamed for the first time with Sonic Generations, and when I streamed for the first time with Sonic Generations, and I didn't know what it was like, but like the more I did it, especially with my Dragon Ball Z Kakarot streams, like I've just gotten more used to it. Like I just find this like a lot more fun now. Crazy. Oh wow, there he is. Alright, shoot. Alright, shoot. There we go. Where is he? Yeah. Alrighty, can you help us get over? Okay, well, we can go over here at least. I never said last time I haven't come back to one of your live streams in a long time, and that was my bad. I didn't mean that to be long. No, it's okay. It's fine. I just didn't remember you at first until you mentioned the time where you helped me with that one stage in Pac-Man World 2. So, yeah, it's all good. There's like a few of my subs who tune into my streams after a long while. So yeah, it does happen. So yeah, you're not the only one. So no need to apologize. No need to apologize, dude. Yeah, we're already 3 hours on this island. And okay, so we managed to get most of we managed to get most things in here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get over there. Why is this so complicated? Oh god. How do you reach that? There has to be a way. Oh my god, dude. Okay, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. I don't remember how you get over there. I mean, if you have any tips or anything, like just feel free to tell me in chat, but goodness. Why is this island so massive? Like, why is it so large? Like, it's bigger than the first two. Oh my goodness. And like these random 2D sections are not doing me favors either. Oh, okay, more of this Starfall stuff that always happens whenever it's nighttime here. Get this. Okay, I'm not gonna try to go for these. I mean, I didn't want these. I already have enough I already have enough purple coins. No, oh my god, turn around. It's not that way. Oh my god. I'm already starting to get bored of this stupid island. Okay, how do you get over there? Do I have to use that eagle enemy again? Up, yes, there he is. Okay. Alright, shoot. Shoot. Yes. Okay, can you lead me over there, please? Does this work? And again, I really wish we had Knuckles here. He would have helped out so much. He would have helped out so much here with getting across these gaps. Oh my god, please tell me this works. Please tell me this works. Oh, so I just needed to use that enemy all along. Wow, okay. Why does the game never tell you this? It's so weird. Anyways, now I can go for these. Okay, I think that's another eagle. I think that's another eagle enemy that spawned. Alright, nice. 50 fish coins. 50 purple coins. Why do I keep calling them fish coins? What is wrong with me? Ugh. No. Stupid dash panel sending me in the wrong direction. Alright, 30 purple coins. Oh my god. Alrighty, finally that's over. Ugh. Okay, now we can get that chaos emerald. So all this time I just needed to use that eagle enemy. Whatever. Alright, so we have to climb this tower and stand on both of those switches up there. And more memory tokens for Tails. I'm so tired, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna end. Okay, I'm gonna end around the 4-hour mark, unless if I get new chatters. But when that time comes, I will eventually call it a stream. Alrighty. Still no fishing spot. Fast travel would have been so useful here. Alrighty, and let's go for the Chaos Emerald. I'm just trying. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna try avoiding those. I'm gonna try avoiding these. dash panels since they love to send me in the wrong direction. About time. Alright, and find Tails again. Sure thing. Oh boy, we have to travel back there again. Please tell me there are rails around here. I grab more of those cocos. Yeah, I just realized we only ran into... Yeah, we only ran into both Elder and Hermit Cocos once in the stream. It's mainly because this island is just separate. This island has several sections that are just separate. Separated from one another. Alrighty, close to 99 skill points. Gracious. Drop dash. Whoosh. Oh wow, okay. We can do a side mission. Sure thing.
Yo,
Hey, this Coco is an apprentice to their top pilot. They need to find the parts to complete their final weapons. I'm sure you've run into this scenario already. What did you do?
I helped them out.
But isn't that cruel? Their battle is long over. This feels dishonest.
We're not fixing the problem they think they have, but we are bringing them peace.
Well, when you put it that way, let's get to work.
Alrighty, find Tails again. Alrighty, I think after this, I haven't even checked this. I'll just do this right here. Whoosh. Whoosh. Out of here. Whoosh. Yes. Oh, there's Hermit Coco. About time. Alright, already got you some more cocos. Alright, so increase rig capacity. Increase it again. Have it up to 26, and then use the rest to increase everything to speed. Oops. Okay, I accidentally hit speed. My bad. Wow, and I wasted it. Well, that's my fault. It's okay though. Hopefully, when we get to big. Unfortunately, I don't want to fight you. Sorry, Squid. But I just want to focus on progressing to the story. I got some more of these babies. Alright, there's the eagle enemy once again over there. We're not gonna deal with that right now. Okay, send more of these to Tails.
We need a few more pieces, but we're having trouble finding them.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Alrighty, so I think this is one of the missions here. It is. Mechanical collectible. Break boxes to collect machine parts. Gather 600 parts before the time runs out. Alright, here we go. Alright, and I like how we're just essentially playing Lego. Yeah, this is essentially a reference to the Lego video games. And funny thing about this is that Sonic actually had his own DLC campaign in Lego Dimensions, which came out almost 10 years ago at this point. Oh yeah, I like to think that they referenced that, and this is actually a pretty fun mini game. So yeah, I actually don't mind this. This one's actually a lot of fun. But yeah, so the game just told us that we need to collect 600 pieces within the time limit. And so far I'm not having too much trouble. I don't want to jinx myself though. Yeah, this is literally Lego. Like we're just even the sound effects sound similar. Crazy. Gotta collect all of those before, or we have to collect all of these before the platforms start breaking. Are we gonna make this? We got this Sonic. Grab these. We got less than 30. I think we got this. Okay. Is this enough? Oh, barely. Okay. One more. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. And he's about to do his victory dance. I love seeing him do that.
Well, that's it. The cannon is complete.
Did I get the wrong parts?
No. Their hero didn't show. They're worried something's happened. It's like how I couldn't handle it after Infinite attacked. One wrong turn and I fall apart.
Whoa, what?
Listen to me. The others are counting on you. I'm here to help, so don't give up, okay?
You've got me worried, Tails. You wanna talk?
Not right now. Let's just focus on finding the emeralds.
Alright.
I wonder what's going on. It seems Tails has something that he hasn't told us yet. I wonder. Man, I like how he mentions Infinite from Sonic Forces. So yeah, I literally just mentioned like moments ago in the stream where Tails had learned from most of his mistakes in that game, and he actually mentions Infinite. So yeah. Again, a lot of Sonic fans just love to complain about references, but it's really not that deep. A lot of other fictional media do references all the time, and the reason it happens is because the reason that it happens is to show that it has continuity. So I don't really see how that's a bad thing. Okay, find Tails again. And of course he's somehow able to teleport all the way over there. So what, he's like You can do chaos control like Shadow now. Makes literally no sense. Alright. What's gonna happen now?
Hey, almost done here. Can you take our friend and find a couple more parts?
Yeah.
Can do.
Let's go. I just realized how are those glasses even staying on him? Like his ears are literally on the corners of his head. It's very weird.
Yay!
Oh, hey Sage.
Miles Prower, you've known Sonic most of your life.
Yeah, and?
Your imprisonment within cyberspace. The defeat of the Ancient's Titans. Do you trust how he is handling it? With your life?
Of course. I'll admit he isn't perfect, but Sonic has overcome impossible odds over and over again. I know he'll save us all.
So you're saying you have faith in him?
It's not a matter of faith. I've got a lifetime of data to back up my observations.
Your loyalty is founded on empirical data. I can appreciate that. The feelings he inspires in you and the others. Is that a facet of being alive? And yet all your love and loyalty will amount to nothing. It cannot be prevented.
What are you talking about?
Really, you're just
It is kinder if you don't know.
oh. Yeah, Sage is still very puzzling. I mean, like in the first time we see her, she controls Giganto, back in Kronos Island, and then another instance to where she shoots a laser at Sonic, and then Knuckles comes in and saves Sonic from the blast, and then he tries to fight Sage, but Sonic stops him, thinking that there's some good in her. So far from Sage in this game, she's just rather inconsistent. Like, but I think going by her interaction with Tails there, it just seems like I don't know. I think she's starting to warm up slightly, or just becomes less of a threat now, or so, just becomes less of a threat now. I don't really know. But yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so I just now noticed there's a new theme. There's a new theme for this. Sounds very cheery now. Slash. Phantom Bush. Oh yeah. Alrighty. How many times did we hit it? Okay, over 1,000 times. Not bad. I find Tails. Alright, so we'll probably just keep finding more of his holograms until it says something else, to the point where I'll ultimately call it a stream. Yeah, I'm not receiving a lot of chatters anyway, so I'll probably end off momentarily. Okay, so he is up there. And I'm gonna assume this is another mission. Let's find out. So Sonic is still guiding this Coco with the glasses, and runs into Sage again.
What is your end goal?
It varies. Sometimes it's a spinning sign, sometimes it's a big old ring.
No. I mean, what do you want to
That
accomplish?
was a good reference.
Oh.
That's what he's been doing for a while.
Chaos Emeralds and save my friends.
He even finds a gold plate in the fishing minigames too, with Big.
And the voice that commands you.
That's hilarious.
What if it is leading you to disaster?
If they want to start trouble, I'll stop them too.
You certainly make it sound simple. But your arrogance will be your undoing.
Look, either stop being cryptic and tell me what's going on, or skedaddle.
There would be no point.
Come on, Sage. Make up your mind, girl.
Nice find.
Ooh.
Take it on over to Tails. I'm gonna keep moving.
Does Echo have psychic powers? It's just floating above its head. Floating above his head. Alrighty. Alright, collect vault keys from portals. Alright, so we got 3 Chaos Emeralds. We just need 1, 2, 3. Technically 3 more to go. The Titan is in possession of the 7th one. Alrighty, so with that, I am going to call it a stream. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have any more chatters. So yeah, so anyway, so to those who happen to be watching the VOD of the stream, that is going to be it of part 4 of my playthrough of Sonic Frontiers for the PS5. And yeah, it's a good thing that I mean it's fitting to pick this as a first stream for the big 2026. That's why I have these party outfits for Sonic, Tails, and these Cocos. It's a perfect way to celebrate the new year. But yeah, so my next stream, I don't know if it's gonna be on this game or it's probably just gonna be a random chill stream. I will see eventually. But yeah, I'll see eventually what I plan. You know, if there's like a discussion that I want to talk about or something. But yeah, so unfortunately we were not able to get all the Chaos Emeralds and fight against Knights, and we unfortunately also did not see Big in this live stream. I was really hoping we would, but I ended up wasting so much time talking so much about the disablement of my AdSense, and just kept running around all over the place and stuff. But yeah, but I think I might do this as do this game again for the next live. So my next stream is going to be part 5 of my playthrough on this game, and then maybe after it's gonna be like a random chill stream or something, but we'll see. But yeah, so since I don't have any more chatters, I'm going to call it. But yeah, so if you guys want to chat with me or anything, I am always on Twitter. I am always on Blue Sky as well. If you want to, like DM me or at me or something like that. But yeah, my next stream is going to be part 5. And in terms of regular uploads, my next video is going to be an update on an update video on my AdSense. So yeah, it's like a update kind of thing where, like, you just explain to your audience the reasonings for, the lack of uploads and streams and stuff. But yeah, after that, it is definitely going to be my IDW Sonic issue 13 review. And then I think at some points, probably around around the same month, I think. Or maybe February, I don't know. But yeah, I will be covering Mega Man and Bass as the next game in my Mega Man retrospective. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna shut up now and probably just take a nap or something, since I am very tired. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, depending on which time zone you're in, and I will see you all in my next stream or next video, whichever. Anyways, peace out, take care, and stay safe.